Difference gets its name. Get in the truck, ride the wave of the sound. The 99%, we're breaking new ground. It costs nothing to be kind, that's the creed. Join the 99, fulfill the need. Get in the truck, ride the wave of the sound. The 99%, we're breaking new ground. It costs nothing to be kind, that's the creed. Join the 99.
Hey, welcome to the award-winning 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl. We are proudly sponsored by Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack. Oh, welcome, Pitbull.
What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
It has been a crazy weekend, and we got about 4 more weekends ahead of us that are going to be pretty crazy as well. 6.
I think 6.
6 more weekends.
Up until after May.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's radio for a reason, and we're making a difference together when the rubber meets the road, and we're going to bring you more of it right after this.
99% Radio Network, broadcast of respect. Mic check, let me talk my truth.
We got a great show planned today. We're going to be kicking off the Java House Indy car races here in Arlington.
Mouthful.
Man, yeah, that is a mouthful.
They had to throw in Java at the beginning. Java?
Java House.
Java House. Is it coffee?
I don't know. It sounds like coffee.
Sounds like coffee.
Well, it's
Mark's like, yes, it's
coffee. It's Java House. Yeah, and if you've been anywhere in Arlington, you know what's going on over there by AT&T Stadium, Texas Live, and the Ranger Stadium, man. They are getting geared up. And when I say geared up,
literally,
this is going to be one of 5. They booked it for 5 years. The Arlington race, and man,
renew your lease, Mark, because we're going to be there the next 5 years.
They got grandstands, they got everything, and we are going to be like front row on the back straightaway, right by the finish line, at the Tattoo Mark condominium, on the second floor. Tailgate party, bringing it to you live on Sunday, March 15th. I am so excited.
I haven't tailgated like that. Like, we're planning it, and we're like, we got to get there at this time. Bring your snacks, bring your cooler. I'm like excited.
We're more terrace gating because we're going to be on a terrace. We're not on a tail. Terrace gating.
There's a better word we can use.
Balcony gating?
Maybe.
Balcony beers, and I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be
How
fun.
about just tailgate partying at Tattoo Mark Foundation?
Either way, man, it is going to be an awesome day. We're going to bring it to you live. And hopefully we can catch those cars because they're going to be hitting speeds of about 200 miles an hour, whizzing past us. I don't know how much we're going to be able to see with those things whipping by.
That and the whiskey.
Yeah. But it's going to be.
Maybe we'll see better.
But we're just wrapping up. We're just wrapping up from a great weekend with Texas Harley Davidson. You know, Texas Harley Davidson was so grateful to open up the doors to the 99% Radio Network. And we had on Friday night, we had Bag Lady Sue come in and do a comedy show for Heroes in the Sky. And that was just a great event. I think it went off fantastic.
Green Star,
Big shout out to Sean Santos, one of Texas Harley Davidson's own comedians. He killed it for a good, I tell you, we were only going to keep him on for like 7 minutes, but he had the crowd and he knocked it out of the park for about 12 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people went back. A lot of people left there going, "Ooh, I have to rethink my religion now." Man, because when Bag Lady Sue came out, man, she was hysterical.
Yes.
She was.
I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I knew what to expect, but I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she hits the
little raw.
She hits it.
Little raw, man. But she had everybody, and I like what she does with the crowd interaction. She gets the crowd involved in her in her
I think there was
set,
a
man.
waiver
In her
sign at the
set,
beginning because
Yeah.
like, she's gonna violate you when she walks out.
you know. But she, she's very good about what she does.
Yes.
Nobody got offended, and she was just
Yes, they
Jo-
did.
well. If they got offended, they should have
And
walked
offended
out,
in a
man.
good way.
I don't
I
think
guess like you're not gonna go like there was a lot of times. I guess offended, no, but
I
like
don't think anybody was
the
offended.
shock value. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the shock value. If you can't handle the shock value,
But I don't think that could come out in any other comedic atmosphere except coming from Bag Lady Sue, because she comes out as an old lady. She
Mhm.
comes out
You
as
don't-
some homeless old lady, and it just that is the whole persona of it.
Mhm.
That's what makes it so funny, because if any other comic did that, they wouldn't be able to pull it
No.
off.
I didn't know how much ice she was packing in there.
Oh yeah,
Packing some ice.
she laid all that
Because
ice right on my
to
groin.
look like to look like a homeless lady like that, like her outfit for bag lady for the bags.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of layers.
yeah.
So at
Oh
the
my
end-
God, how many underwear did when she was doing her striptease
There
at
was
the
a
end?
lot.
Yeah,
Yes, you heard it correctly.
Yeah.
Striptease at the end,
man,
and then she turns in.
Yeah.
yeah.
and then the puppet show, which you had front row center for that puppet show.
Literally, literally,
Yeah,
we
And-
got very close. Me and
yes,
Bags.
yeah, and I saw
Very.
the many faces of Pitbull.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty
I
good.
had to take that down.
You had to take it down.
Well, we weren't. I guess we weren't supposed to share
Oh,
photos from inside.
right, the puppet show, because that's
I-
an at the show type of thing.
yeah.
Because that was a lot of
but
fun.
it leaked for if you saw it, you saw it.
Yeah,
If you didn't, you didn't.
Yep.
Maybe I'll just crop out the rest and you can see my faces. But it was a lot.
Yep. But
It took
she
me
knocked,
about 3 days to recover.
yeah, but Bags knocked it out of the park. Everybody that was there had a great time.
Mhm.
Lots of
great date
laughs,
night.
a lot of fun, and and kudos to Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack, because we ended up donating $500. The 99 donated $500 to the Green Star families,
Mhm.
and Glenn Lawson came up and he goes, "Hey, I'll tell you what." He goes, "I'm going to match that $500."
Oh, nice.
He goes, "Plus any other donations that you got for the night." And
Nice.
I thought that was wonderful, because the Green Star families of America definitely deserve it,
Yes.
need it, and it brings education, resources to the families left behind due to post-traumatic stress injuries.
Mhm. And Natalie Brett did an amazing job.
Oh my
that was
God,
her
yeah.
first event by herself, solo
And
representing.
she knocked it out of the park as
She
well,
did
man.
Great.
She kept a great composure.
Mhm.
You know,
Which
for-
I don't know how.
I don't know
mean,
how
oh my
either.
God.
For someone who just lost her husband about 3 years ago, it was very, very emotional for her, and
Mhm.
she held it like a champ.
Mhm.
But she has a great support network behind her.
Yes.
So
Yes. And then Saturday, speaking of emotions, anytime there's a bagpiper,
yes, Steve Piper,
blew
DFW's
blew it out of
own
the park.
retired Chicago police officer, who does mostly every event in the DFW
Mhm.
area.
If there's a
Uh,
bagpiper, it's probably
Yeah,
it.
it's probably Steve. And he came out with Gabriel Joseph holding that vest. And man, I don't think there was a dry eye in the house.
Mm-mm.
Everybody was just
I
so
didn't.
emotional.
I mean, I knew it was going to be emotional, but I'm telling you, when a bagpiper comes out,
yeah,
it
yeah.
just does it. And Steve, or he was the one that actually helped get the bagpiper. He couldn't do it, but got somebody to help with my friend Shorty, who's now a Betty, for her husband's funeral.
Oh,
He
wow.
came out and did that, so you can reach out for him for memorial events and things like
Yeah,
that.
you go to Chitex,
Mhm.
CHITEX for a bagpiper. Book him, because he is all over the place. I mean,
Mhm.
that day when he came
He had
on,
multiple.
he had multiple. He had one before, then he had ours, then he had a funeral at 4:00
Mm.
that he had to go do. So, Steve is
But
a
yeah.
great guy. He really shows up for all these events. He does the 9/11 stuff. He does all memorial
Mhm.
services. So go to Chitex and check him out, Steve Piper.
Mhm.
And then we had Laura Moore there,
Mhm.
a good friend of mine, and Tigger's.
Mhm.
We were good friends with her husband, Brian Russell, and he ended up taking his life about 3 years ago as well. He is on the memorial vest along with 19 others, and
She
that
was in the group of girls with the Bettys reading
Mhm.
off names. Yes. Mhm.
and that vest, if you missed it on Saturday, the vest will be on display forever at Texas Harley Davidson.
Yeah, I did hear that they have the multiple memorials
Yes.
that they have up front. So it is going to be displayed up front. They're going to kind of make that area
For veterans, yep.
for all the memorial vets and all the.
Did you see the Kyle?
Yes.
The Chris Kyle
Mhm.
memorial that they have.
Yes, it's all.
Yep.
And I like that they're putting it by the window because
Yes.
by chance that the store is closed, you can still
still
go
see it.
up and
Yep.
go see it.
Yeah. So big kudos to Texas Harley Davidson. I appreciate
Mhm.
you guys opening up the doors. Great time had by all.
And
Some
that
of the
food
weather
truck.
really screwed us up.
Texas
a little bit.
Fry. Texas Fry.
Oh,
Kitchen.
yeah.
The fries.
Yeah, they were good.
amazing.
The food truck, huh?
Yes. The crinkle fries. Let me tell you. The crinkle fries were, let me tell you. It was a good food truck.
Let's give a big shout out to Chris Lupino, Zach Capel, Small Town America podcast. Get in the truck. He will be on with Tattoo Mark coming up at 4:00. We got James Kulan, Cool Pappy, and Dilala, and Tommy Manji. Hey, what's up, Tommy? What's going on, brother?
Deborah Johnson. That's my mama.
You
She's
know,
on.
what?
My mom's on.
I didn't see
Johnson.
Deborah. She's
She's
on
on
yours.
mine.
She
She's
ain't
on
mine.
mine. She's watching
on your
me.
feed. Yeah, there you go. She's watching you. She didn't want to watch
Watching
me.
me.
I do want to commend, and I'm wearing the NYPD hat to honor all our brothers and sisters in the NYPD for the heroic actions they took to stop a terrorist attack this past weekend. You know, I don't know if you saw the videos of these chiefs. You know, when they say chiefs are just behind the desk type of guys or they don't do nothing, you know, these two chiefs saw these individuals, these terrorists, lighting up some IED bombs and ready to put them out, and they stopped the attack, man. They chased them down. Thank God those bombs didn't go off, but they chased them down. They caught them. God bless the NYPD and all the men and women who were involved in that. You guys were putting your lives on the line for strangers, as always you do each and every day. So God bless you guys for saving a lot of people's lives. You know, and that's what our police departments all across the country do each and every day. And you know, they don't get the respect that they deserve, and it's sad. You know, our country should get together for our police officers and
I just don't
and really back
understand how you can like talk shit about them, but yet call them when you need them.
Hypocritical. It's hypocrites. It's just typical hypocrites.
It just
Yeah,
it really does. I don't have any other words besides I just don't get it.
right. Defund the police. Don't do this. Yell at the police, and then all of a sudden,
I'm
my neighbor's making too much noise. I'm going to call 911.
911.
See what it should be. Like once you do that, once you're on record of denouncing the police officers or the police department, guess what? 911 should flag your call and go, call somebody else.
You get on the bottom.
Call somebody else. Yeah, you gotta.
We'll get to you when we get to you.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Remember, you're the ones that. Yeah. But
that'd be a good idea.
So
Upcoming stuff, maybe.
you want to do the upcoming stuff?
Maybe,
Sure.
maybe. Or let's do a really cool commercial break with the Battling Betties.
Oh, that sounds good. Because a lot of the events coming up are from the Battling Betties, and we are going to be supporting so many different charities, organizations, foundations, and people coming up after this.
Red lips, tied up curls, high heels, flag unfurled, Lone Star stitch on their seams. Sunday drives and freedom dreams. They roll up to the VA gate. Coffee cards, they're never late. Laugh lines, old stories glow. They salute, then steal the show. Hey! Battling Betties of Texas. Country first in their hearts. Pin up smiles, standing at attention. Teasing waves, vintage art. For every soldier, every medic on call, every siren. In the dark of the fall, they bring hope, bring heat, bring charm. Like a hook, like a shield, like an arm.
My name is Carol Saint, and I ride with 99.
Hey, I'm Homie, and I ride on the 99. You can watch it every Wednesday, 99% Radio.
Hello, beautiful people. I am Jazz. I ride with 99, baby. Woo! 99% radio every Wednesday. Stay tuned. Woo! Y'all be fantastic. Right.
Hey, welcome back to the 99, man. We have some amazing events coming up. That's going to fill the next 6 weeks of your schedule if you want to be a part of, join us, and really be something bigger than yourselves. So, Pipple, I'm going to let you roll with this, man. When does
right.
this all start? I think it starts next week, right?
What day is it? No,
I
actually, I think the first event, which we just booked, is going to be with Invictus and Tattoo Mark Foundation. That is going to be, and I don't have it in front of me, so I'm going to go off the top of my head. It is going to be at the Roanoke Live in Roanoke, which is April 4th. It's where the old Chop Shop used to be. Keller Tavern took that over, and now it's Roanoke Live. Great place, great atmosphere, great people. I've drank with them for years.
Shocking.
Shocking. And it's going to be hosted by Invictus. So it's going to be a teddy bear drive for Tattoo Mark. It's called Bears for Tears. I believe it's $10 per bear donation. So show up. We're going to be doing some music, live interviews, and everything like that. That is April 4th at the Roanoke Live. And then
Now,
next,
well, just to reiterate on that,
yes,
what these bears are for, when we collect these bears, when Tattoo Mark collects these bears, they are given out at Christmas time. Last year, they gave away how many bears?
gosh, loads.
3,000 bears to the area hospitals. And that's just a drop in a bucket because there are so many hospitals that are jumping on board now because of the healing aspect. Giving a teddy bear to one of the children in one of these children's hospitals puts a smile on their face, helps them forget about things for that moment. Tattoo
Even
Mark,
the parents.
Yes.
I mean, even the parents. I mean, I know it's a family thing. They're all going through it. The parents are, they're tired and everything. And then when you walk in, when we did the Christmas thing, we walked in as a group and had a couple really cool celebrities with us, and the parents were like, "Oh, wait, you're going to do pictures? Let me get him in a cute outfit. Hold on." And it was just seeing them get excited too. So it's it's an uplifting for the whole family. It's a lot.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's an emotional roller coaster.
And you know what's crazy? We pass St. Jude's Hospital, the Children's Medical Center. We pass them on the highways each and every day. But when you go inside these hospitals and you see firsthand on what these nurses and doctors are providing for these children, it is so heartbreaking to see children of 6 months, a year old, with tubes coming. It is. And their parents are so strong. Those parents, I have to say, man, I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could be one of those parents. These parents are so strong for these kids. I guess you just do it.
And you find the routine. And that's what I noticed is that they're there, but they have their way. They have their routine. Like dad's getting salads, dad's getting lunch right now. I'm over here, and then we're gonna do this. But they have their routine. I mean, it sucks that that's the routine, but we want to make it as best we can for them. I mean, it's a difficult time.
Yeah.
I mean, to have somebody come in, I know there's other places to donate and things like that, but you don't necessarily, I mean, I don't want to say bad things. I'm not saying bad things, but this was more like, to me, a hands-on charity to get involved in. I mean, it wasn't like you're just sending money and you know it's going to, it goes to a good cause, but you don't necessarily see the impact immediately. And this is an actual teddy bear that you get to see. At least we do, a couple of us, because I mean, it is, it
is restricted
to go in there because of the illness. But you get to go in there and you get to give them the teddy bear and you get to see. You get to see it. And then we get to post it, and then you guys get to see it. So I mean, it's a lot.
You're changing a life by making that donation.
It's a simple thing. And one bear. I mean, we say $10, but we can get a lot of bears sometimes for $10. You can get a couple for $10. You get two, depending on where bulk you get it. But $10 can do so much for these little kids. And big kids.
Yeah, and the one thing we do have to reiterate, and I know Mark's gonna probably
they have to be
they have to be brand new, and they have
brand
to be
new
bears.
and a bear. We like the bear.
They have to have the tags on them because they cannot be used bears because these kids are battling illnesses.
We don't know. We need to guarantee that these are
kind of clean.
We
not
do
smoke or
it's the smoke and the other things because they are going to get sterilized and things like that. But if they're smoking them, you can't really get that out.
Right.
And obviously, if they're been stored somewhere for too long, moldy. So keep in mind they are going into hospitals. But it's also the bear. And Tattoo Mark likes to emphasize it's about the bear. I know there's a lot of stuffies and cute things that the kids like, but it's about the bear because the bear hugs you back.
Yep. Exactly.
So it's about the teddy bear.
So that's going to be on.
So yes, that is
April 4th.
And then right after that, the following weekend is April 11th, which is the Hops and Props, which is my favorite.
That is an amazing. That is amazing time. And that supports the
It supports the Fort Worth Aviation Museum. This is their one event that they do every year. I say every year. I don't know. I think we're going on 8, maybe. I don't know. I have to look that up. I've been there for 4. This is going to be 4. I think they've been there, I think 8. But it's their only event that they do to raise money for themselves.
Right.
Like this is their gala, their thing. This is their fundraiser this year only, or this day only, April 11th, Hops and Props. So it's at the Fort Worth Aviation Museum. And you go in there and it's a beer festival. I think they're already up to 18 breweries. Woo. So all your favorite breweries in the DFW area. I think I saw 3 Wide on there. Yep. Petty Colas. Gosh, my mind's racing on all of them. They're all really good. And
you put beer in our head and it's like
all the calculations. But even if you don't like beer, I know I had a couple people, they're like, well, I'm not a beer person. Do they have wine there? Hear me out, ladies and gents. There's something that you're going to like. You pay $25. I think it's $25. Don't quote me on that, but it's not that much. It's not expensive. $25, maybe $30 for a little plastic glass that you get to go around and sample all the beers, unlimited. And there's different beers that have ciders or mold or mead wine. They're beers, but they're not wine. So that's why they can be a brewery. Yep. But they have that fruitful flavor that you might like. So if you want to introduce yourself,
and they're light.
So if you have a girlfriend that you want to get into drinking beer, you got to take her to a beer festival because you're gonna have somebody that's gonna convince her.
Can you see we're
dodging on I gotta get her some beer. But there's all different kinds of beers. I'm a beer nerd. I get excited about these things. I love like knowing the AVBs and the IBUs and stuff on beers, and that tells your drunk level if you really want to get into it. But the flavor impacts in all the beers. I mean, all of them are really great. Let me get off the beer a little bit, but there's more at that festival.
Well, with the festival, that fundraising with the Aviation Museum, that also brings helps the school kids that are going into aviation.
It's super
it benefits them with hands-on experience.
Yes.
With getting to see, a career in aviation. They do so much more behind the scenes.
There's a lot of educational stuff that the museum does. Field trips for the kids and stuff. So this event helps fund all those things that they can keep doing for all year round.
Right.
And also in the beer festival at Hops and Props, not only is it just the beers, it's super kid friendly. I bring my kid every year.
And pet friendly.
There's the grounds of all the airplanes that are always stapled there. And so the kids can run around in certain planes. I mean, there are a few that they cannot because of just the age and the
but they got some warbirds you can walk in the back and go see.
Climb into the cat, or
look out the windows and stuff.
Do all the things. And also, speaking of airplanes, the ultimate beer flight. Now, I know you know what a beer flight is, right?
Yep.
Where you get little samples, maybe about 5 little samples of beer. Now, imagine doing that in the air in a vintage warbird.
That is the ultimate beer flight experience.
Because
they go around the DFW area. They take you up for probably over a half hour.
It's about a 30-minute flight.
About 30-minute flight. You're up
you
and
go
around.
Up there and you drink some really
good
beer.
You and the pilot are drinking in the cockpit together. No, I'm kidding.
Autopilot. It's fine.
But
some of the airplanes.
Yeah, Glenn Lawson and Rob Howell took that last year. They went up there and they said it was probably the best experience they ever had. Just to drink some of the craft beers and look out over DFW from the Warbird up in the air, man. It was amazing.
And there's different time slots for it, and each time slot, I believe, has a different style of beer flight. So if you like IPAs, you like lagers, there's going to be a different flight for you. Flight for you. So yeah,
very, very.
And then
cool.
the Betties are going to be there. Obviously, we're going to be in our vintage flight attendant outfits last year. He's going to be the pilot.
I'll be the pilot. I'll be the pilot.
That is April 11th at the Fort Worth Aviation Museum.
Yep.
And then coming up after that, we have May 2nd, the Pinups and Pistons, second annual Pinups and Pistons at Fort Worth Indian Motorcycle. All these Fort Worth, which is near Fort Worth Aviation Museum.
Yeah.
But yes, that is going to be the second annual Pinups and Pistons. We got some celebrity judges for our pinup contest. We're going to have a motorcycle show. We kind of pulled back on the car show. But if you bring your car, that's great. We might give you something. But we're going to keep it to the motorcycles this year in the pinup contest. It's red, white, and radiant. Ooh. So bring out your best pinup outfit. Rosie the Riveter to glam all the
Speaking about-
things.
and
$500 for first place.
Speaking about Rosie the Riveter, today, at this event is a great time to honor Rosie the Riveter as she has just passed this past month.
And Rosie the Riveter Day actually is March 21st.
She passed away. Huh?
Rosie the Riveter Day is March 21st.
Oh, is
actually,
it?
yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so honor your Rosie.
Well, she paved the way for so many women through World War II.
Mhm.
Got them really into the workforce and empowered them. So
then there was a workforce of Rosie the Riveters. It was a group of women.
A group of women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of that, but going back to May 2nd, Pinups and Pistons, we're going to have a bunch of vendors. I am still looking for a couple vendors. We're loading up. I got a couple food trucks. I got maybe 2 more slots for food trucks. And I have a cigar girl guy in line. So we're going to have a cigar lounge. And I got the go ahead from Indian that we can have some booze.
Oh, all right.
So there might be a beer garden.
There may be a beer garden.
Just maybe. But yeah. So we have, like I said, we have celebrity judges. We have Janie Balderas, country music artist. Yep. She's going to be our judge and maybe do a little something. And then we have Miss USAO, Brianna Smith, Miss Texas. She's going to be a judge as well. So that's where the glam comes in with the pinups. So I'm excited about that with the vintage motorcycles. We have one of my battling buddies, Jessica. Her dad has the old Indians. He's got vintage Indian motorcycles that he's going to have on display there. I'm talking about the vintage Indians that they used to jump out of planes and they look like suitcases.
He's got the old World War II Indians that they put together in the battlefield. They jumped out of helicopters, the planes with, and rode those little ones. Those
will be on display. So it's free to enter to be a pinup in the contest. Just email me. It's all on our page. But it is $25 to put your bike into the contest, and we will have some custom trophies like we did last year.
Very nice.
That's a good time. I will update more on that as well. And then we have moving on to July because we're kind of taking a break unless something else gets.
What was the one at the Toy Museum?
That was April 11th. The DFW. Did I not do that?
You did not do that.
I did not do that.
You did not do the April 11th at the Toy and Car Museum.
I got distracted. I got it. Okay, so April 11th. Back to that because this is a big one. Because April 11th at the DFW Car Museum, there is 150,000 airline miles up for grabs.
Yeah, you could fly around the country.
You can go a lot of places.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A lot of places. So that's April 11th at the DFW Car and Toy Museum, benefiting Roll Call. There's going to be a couple vendors, music by us, and the Battling Betties. But it's going to be a car and bike show. And there's a fun game, I guess you call it a game, passport run prior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's a couple locations. If you sign up and go to the website, roll-call.org, you can sign up, get all the information from there. You can find the passport places. You go to those locations prior to the car show, and that gets you an extra entry to the 150,000.
Have you ever been to the Car and Toy Museum?
I've not personally been there. I've been watching that hell out of all their videos.
Me too.
Cool.
I've been watching their videos and going,
and I drive by it every time I come to the studio.
The place is amazing.
Yes.
And it's all privately owned.
Yes. And it's not just cars. There's like caskets and stuff. There's like there's other stuff in there. There's like collectibles. I know. I saw there's like these weird things that anyway, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. All his private, I would say his private collection. He's got caskets. Well, I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure I saw that on a video. I'm pretty sure.
Caskets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the morbid stuff. So they caught my attention.
All right. Okay.
Not like big ones. They're like little, anyway, I don't know. It's even morbid more that I talk about it. But there's like collectible toys. That's why it's CFW Car and Toy Museum. Yeah. But yes, April 11th, benefiting Roll Call, which is near and dear to my heart and now his.
Yep.
And 99.
Hell yeah.
But yes, I think that's all I got for the 11th one. They are still looking for a couple of sponsors. I think the deadline might be the end of the week. But look on my page for all the details on that. It's just going to be a great time to come out and look at all the unique cars and toys and do some donations for. Oh, and I think there is a gun raffle. Oh my gosh, there's a gun raffle as well. For a G4 shotgun. Yes, there is a gun raffle as well. I was like, I know I'm missing something. I keep rambling till it came to my mind. But yes, there's their gun raffle as well.
Yeah, casket, guns, and cars.
Casket, guns, and cars.
There you go. How can you go wrong?
Airline miles. It's a win-win-win.
And airline miles.
I mean, it's something for everyone.
You can plan your big escape, man.
Ooh.
That's
true.
it, man.
That's true.
You can plan your big escape.
Speaking of escape, we're going to escape to July. I know we're going to probably have some events in between that, but July is one of my biggest ones for the Battling Betties. That is our staple event. It's the Beers and Betties, and we just secured Shot Skis in Keller for our location. So we'll have music bingo, raffles, all the fun things at Shot Skis.
That music bingo.
It was so much fun.
Went over so well last year with the vets. That veteran table that was there. I mean,
the roll call table.
Oh my God,
girl,
they were.
I'm telling you,
they were a blast.
You give that roll call table a little bit of beer, they good time.
Yeah, it was. I tell you, once again, these events when we support our veterans and our first responders, when these older veterans show up from World War II or Vietnam, man, you just want to sit down, have a couple of beers with them, and just listen to their stories because they will either make you laugh, cry, or both. Man,
yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
It's definitely a happy hour with Betties and veterans.
Yep.
I mean, it's a great time, and like I said, it's going to be at Shot Skis. Kind of outgrew a couple of our locations, and a lot of the guys and veterans and gals said that they like that Keller location because you can kind of, it's a little classic kind of old town feel.
Yeah.
Music bingo, raffles,
and veterans. Once again,
some beer specials.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
We're going to get people to start supporting our veterans even more, our first responders even more. We're going to bring back America, and when Zach Campbell comes
America
up,
never left.
We're going to make America cowboy again. When Zach comes on here. Is Lori on yet? She's not on yet. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. And hopefully we'll get Lori Montoya somewhere in the neighborhood. Right after.
Hey, everybody, this is Glenn with Glenn Larson Law and Biker Wolfpack Law. And I got one simple concept today. Don't be a tough guy. Don't try to do it on your own. And also, don't talk to the bad guys. So what do I mean? Don't be a tough guy means go get medical attention right away and tell the doctors everything that's wrong with you. Make sure to do that because if you don't, it's going to mess up your case. Number two, if you have a problem with your roof, do you hire a roofer? If you have an injury situation and you need help, hire legal professional representation. Our firm is one of those firms and we stand ready to help. Number three, most importantly, heaven forbid, do not speak to the insurance companies without legal representation. That's it in a nutshell. Thanks for listening.
Hey everyone, my name is Alex Arkangelski, CEO and co-founder of Break Free Technologies, and this is Break Free, a motorcycle helmet accessory that easily mounts to pretty much any motorcycle helmet out there, and it's the simplest way to improve your visibility day or night. Break Free's got a sensor array built into the unit itself, so there's nothing to mount to the motorcycle, there's no wiring, everything is inside the unit. It's got 100 ultra bright LED lights that light you up during the daytime and nighttime. Anytime you slow down, Break Free activates, no matter how. Engine braking, downshifting, regular braking, emergency braking. You slow down, it turns on. Break Free is a small company. We're only 4 co-founders and 1 employee at this point, and we're all passionate motorcycle enthusiasts. We love riding, and we've created this product for our community. We wanted to make sure that motorcycle riders are safe and seen out there on the roads. We saw a huge need for visibility, and that's why we've created this product.
Hey everybody, the boy Cheeto F Food, Olympian, the boy aka Big Cheese, and I ride with the 99.
Welcome back to the 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl. Those events, we got those 5 events, and I want to reiterate, we have the Celebrity Softball Classic coming up on September 12th.
Yep.
Going to honor the 25th anniversary of the terrorist attacks in New York. The Battling Betty's going to be there. We're going to have a lot of NYPD guys on the field who have moved to Texas since those attacks, and we're going to honor them. TK is going to do an amazing job as always. July 4th, those tickets will go on sale, and it's a one that you don't want to miss. Oh, we got Small Town America in the house. He's in the back right there doing his little live.
Yes, but Celebrity Softball, also the Betties are going to be kind of like I don't want to say official, but we're going to be a pinup organization that's going to be presented. We're going to help with the awards at the banquet.
Nice.
We're going to have a little interview station at the pre-ball the night before.
Which was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh. I have to say that was probably one of my top lifetime experiences.
Yeah.
Because I didn't
know. You were all over the place.
Oh my God. I was in heaven. I got to see people.
You were starstruck.
I was. Well, I was starstruck with the DOG.
Oh, yeah.
DOC. Yeah. DOG is my dog. Sorry. The DOC. But yes, the whole event, of course, Chaz Taylor. Partying with Chaz is a whole nother element because he's a ball of energy anyways. Then when you're in that setting and he's in his element at that because he knew everybody there. Everybody knew who he was. And then we're sitting there and this was a little bit on the after part side. The moonshine. This man and his moonshine. Let me tell you, them cherries. But I'm going to tell you, those cherries have made so many connections for me. I actually met one of my future one of my battling
Betties.
buddies.
Say your future husband.
No, I met a future Betty. I bonded with my girl Alex at Celebrity Softball. She's a badass. It was her going to be or is going to be her 5th year at Celebrity Softball. We bonded over the Chaz Taylor Moonshine Cherries, and she's now a battling Betty, and she's rocking it.
The Celebrity Softball Classic brings so many organizations, foundations together, and they connect. And with Heroes in the Sky and the Green Star Families of America, we have done so much. We've connected with them, with Natalie. We've connected with Chaz and JJ Thompson,
Lindsey Graham,
everybody.
It's her birthday today, actually. I think
is it?
I believe so. I saw a post that she was saying it was her birthday today.
Wow.
So happy birthday.
You got to follow her on Lindsey Graham on TikTok because she was, did you see that thing that she was
all the
things
was
about the chocolate?
The chocolate. I didn't see the chocolate.
She's mad that they're going to start now engineering chocolate. Oh my God. She's so mad. She's so mad. And I agree with her. She's so mad that they're going to.
It's such a simple thing.
It's cheaper. But it's cheaper than using cocoa beans. And she's like, screw that. Bring back the real chocolate, man. Yeah. Follow Lindsey Graham on that's Patriot Barbie.
Yes.
Follow her on all the social media networks because she does not disappoint, man. She does. She is a lot of fun to sit and watch. I want to say hello to Massimino all the way from Italy. Thank you, brother, for tuning in. Haven't seen you in a while, but I'm glad that Italy is in the house.
Italy. I want to go to Italy.
You want to go to Italy? Johnny Rizzo went to Italy last year, and he said he loved it. He loved it.
I want some real, authentic food.
Johnny Rizzo, who from Motorcycle Mayhem,
Johnny Steaks.
Johnny Steaks. He went to Italy and
steaks and pasta,
and he said the food was amazing. Because they don't use preservatives in Italy. Everything's
just
fresh.
Everything's simple
fresh
ingredients.
Oh my God! He
magnify the taste of every little simple ingredient.
Everything
here's so masked by
preservatives.
Yeah,
and injected and everything else. And everything in Italy is so
except Texas barbecue.
Is so good for you. He loved the food, loved the cities, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. You've never been?
No,
me neither.
I was born in Germany. My mom almost had me in Greece, the country.
So she rolled you in Greece.
Almost. She broke water in Greece and then got evac to Germany. Military wife colonel, things. But I don't remember any. No, I would love to go back. I want to go to Oktoberfest. That's my bucket list.
Oktoberfest in Italy?
No, in Germany.
Oh, Germany.
Overseas, in like
Oh.
Europe. Like that's like getting out of the country. Like that is one of my
Are you
bucket
going to
list.
wear those like leader
I'm gonna
hosens
go
thing?
all
You're
the
gonna
fuck
go all
out, dude. Yes.
Leader hosens?
Yes. I
Doing that
actually
whole
have
thing?
I actually have my mom's from when she lived there before I was born. I actually have her lederhosen, the legit handmade.
Really?
It's beautiful.
You got to wear that.
I can't
here.
fucking fit in that. My titties won't fit in that thing.
Are you saying your mom's small chested?
I bought mine.
Oh. The lederhosen or the breast? All right, we'll leave that for another show. All right.
It's like one of those things where you just shut up, Trish. Quit talking.
Shut up.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Nobody needs to know that
You're
store
on
boy.
air.
You're a store boy. Whatever.
No.
The lederhosen.
Damn it, they're mine.
Okay. My car is purchased and I call it mine.
And then you claim it.
And I claim it.
And you take care of it. See?
That's right.
You dress it up. Put it in a nice outfit.
Cheers.
I want to give a shout out to Keller Ice House for these
Give
margaritas that they gave us.
My breast surgeon.
No, he passed away during COVID.
Oh.
But to the margaritas.
Hopefully it wasn't during surgery.
Not mine.
No. Okay. Squirrel.
Happens. But anyway.
We're going to get back to the race in a minute. The Indy that's coming over here in Arlington, Texas.
So did you figure out what's the difference between Indy, and
Formula One?
Formula One.
I'm not too sure, but I'm sure our next guest can tell us.
Well, I heard it has something to do with the way they build the front, and I'm sure this man right here, because he's it's a fiberglass part that they put around the actual driver. There's something along the lines of what they put, but all the gears, everything's out. It's mostly the same. No, it's not. Is it? That's
he does have a different chassis. Yes.
chastity. That's the word.
Not a chassis.
No,
It's
chassis. Oh my God, I just said that. We're going to edit that out.
Lori actually never got the link for the show today. So we're going to miss Lori. But you know what? Let me just real quick with Lori with Biker Down. Go to Biker Down. She's got a new app out there.
We are on it.
We are on it. That app is a lifesaver. The
Did you download the app?
Yes, I did. I did.
I have to ask for Lori.
Yeah, I did. I downloaded the app. You know, the Biker Down app, it's something that you want on your phone because God forbid you are in a motorcycle accident. This has all your contact information, your emergency contact information. Is very secure. Doesn't go to anybody else, but it gets sent to an email to Biker Down, and they can notify all the next of kins.
Right. If you're on a ride with a bunch of people,
yep.
and so you
sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, we've been on rides,
yep.
a bunch of charity rides, those kind of things. You basically, if you're on that ride and you got multiple people with you, you all download that app. And it kind of syncs from what I understand, because I haven't been on a ride in a while, but it all syncs together. So if somebody goes down, it's going to notify the other people with you.
Yes.
So it's all like an emergency system. So they know, hey, they're down. We need to get them help. Or it's kind of, you're not by yourself. Because sometimes you do kind of get off on the ride or you need to pull off and piss, whatever.
Especially if you're on those trips up in the mountains or like in Colorado or Montana or one of the Black Hills.
But if the apps are synced together, you're going to have a little bit different covers and not having service in general, because those apps are going to be, from what my knowledge in technology is, that those are going to connect together. So if you go down and I'm a little bit ahead of you, oh shit, I should look back.
Yep.
I need to stop because they're back there. And if he's in danger, it's going to go, hey, here's his emergency contacts. So I'm going to get on the app and go, oh my gosh, my friend John just went down. Boom. Here's his emergency contacts. I'm going to have all of his information, be able to get him the help and the contacts
and notify the families
and the people that he needs besides just me, because I'm not going to be able to help him.
Right.
I'm going to be able to call people, but the app's going to help with all of that and keep everybody connected and the accessibility and the help. Because in that time, it's panic.
Yeah, of course.
And if there's a simple way, like, oh my gosh, he's down.
Yeah.
Okay, here he is. Okay.
You save it
contact.
You save it to your desktop, and boom, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
But for more information, go to Biker Down .org. Go to bikeitdown.org. Read up on it. Download it. It's a free app. It costs nothing for you to download it, but it could save someone's life if you are in a biker community and you're riding in a group, or if you're even riding solo. It could definitely save a life. So
you need that extra protection on a bike than you do in a car. I mean, you get your insurance for your car. Yeah, you're kind of covered. You're in a box. You're on 4 wheels, but you need extra stuff behind you when you're on a bike.
Yep.
3 wheels or 4. I mean, you're out there, you're on your own, or you're with people. You're in a parade route, or you're on out going to the lake. You know, you need that extra thing besides just the insurance.
It's also a comfort level.
It's a comfort level.
Knowing that little extra is right
because
at
when you
the
get
fingertips.
yeah.
You know, it makes you feel a little bit more.
Well, they think of everything
secure
for you, because once you go down, there's all these things you now have to line up. Hospital. How am I going to get the bike home? How am I going to do this? Oh my gosh, there's the bills. I'm going to be out of work. There's all those things. You get a hold of them. They're going to kind of go, hold on.
Yep.
I just need a couple things from you and let me figure it out.
Yep.
And then they take care of that for you, so you can focus on your spouse or yourself and get better while they help get all the information for you.
Exactly. And I wouldn't.
You didn't think I did my research, did you?
I think you did your research.
I think I surprised him.
I think I'm very impressed. But you didn't bring up the one thing that Lori brings up all the time.
Shit, what?
Aflac.
Aflac.
The duck. Aflac the duck. Because when you bring in aspects of, you go down on a bike and you're underinsured and you don't have enough insurance to cover you or your passenger sometimes. That's why you got to get an insurance policy.
And that was a big thing. You have to check and see if your passenger is covered.
And which state, because some states are not covered.
And if you're a passenger princess and you want to find that prince of a biker, I'm just telling you, ladies, don't just jump on the back of some dude's bike and think, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
If something happens,
how many people do
you're
that?
Shit out of luck.
How many people do that? Just jump on the back of the bike, not thinking, holy crap, I'm not insured. Tons. So make sure proper insurance and a condom will save you in so many different ways. It will.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Aflac, get the duck. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to bring in our guest. We're going to talk about the Indy race that's coming up this weekend. Right after this.
I was in an accident 12 months ago to the day. I was driving on southbound Santa Fe, and somebody did a suicide left in front of me, and I T-boned him at 45 miles an hour. From that point forward, I don't remember anything for the next 18 days because I was in a coma.
She broke 9 bones, lacerated my spleen, put me in the hospital for 21 days. I remember none of it.
Biker Down was founded in 2011 after riding several rides over the summer and seeing, tragically, my friends get injured. And I felt that there was a need missing in Denver and in Colorado for an organization that helped the biker community. As you may know, the bikers are one of the most charitable entities out there, and what we do is provide them a variety of services such as medical equipment, financial assistance if necessary, and a plethora of resources to help them stay afloat during the hardest time in their life, which is their recovery. My biggest hope is that I'll never get another phone call that a biker's gone down, but that's not realistic. So I think my true realistic dream is that we can help as many as we can help, because it is life-changing for them. Certainly donating and volunteering your time, and even if you can't do that, attend our events. Attend our event and get a $20 t-shirt for your $20. Those kind of things make a big difference in a small nonprofit like ours.
Hey, I'm Natalie Brett, widow of Daniel John Brett, U.S. Army. I am with Three Star Families of America and Heroes in the Sky, and I ride with 99.
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network. We are here with Tattoo Mark, man. Tattoo Mark, welcome back. With the Tattoo Mark Foundation. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. Thank you guys for having me here again and again and again.
And again. And again.
And again.
Well, we believe
And
in
then. And then.
We believe in your foundation. We believe in what you do for the Tattoo Mark Foundation.
So basically, real quick, I got it started 5 years ago by myself through a gentleman that moved me out here from California. And I started with the one hospital, which was Cook's. And I didn't realize that these hospitals have these group messages. So whatever you do with one hospital, all the hospitals in the state of Texas, they know what you're doing. So one led to another one, another one led to another one. Now I'm up to 18. Guys, man, I'm going nationwide. This is going nationwide, and I am serious when I say this. It's California got 2 of them. I got Arizona, I got Vegas. I heard Ohio wants to get
to Vegas.
I'm like, guys, this is a no-win situation right here. I mean, you can't lose. Put it that way, because whenever you're dealing with kids with illness, and you guys both saw it when you guys went into that hospital, it's no joke. These parents they're the ones that I really feel sorry for, because they got to put up with this. They have all that drama, all that problems, and to be able to not able to see their kids, or some of them can't touch them, man. You guys are parents.
Listen, my kids, I'm glad they stay away. I don't want to touch my kids. Just keep going. Call me every once in a while. Hey, I'm Pop. I'm still alive.
I saw
another one on the way,
Congratulations,
man.
in
Yeah.
August, and I got
another boy,
a grandbaby boy coming in August as well.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh, we're gonna have to set this all up like a nursery. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm all about that.
They're there for a reason.
And they're there during the holidays. Like you said,
Exactly.
you mentioned a couple holidays. They're there over the holidays.
They want to be there with Santa.
Yeah.
They want to put cookies out,
Like
milk out.
we got to go like during the holiday season. It wasn't right at Christmas because just timing and everything like that. But like, can you imagine just being during Christmas?
Horrible, yeah.
And but you get to go in there and give them a little bear and give them a little hope, a lot of hope actually. Yep. So I think that's great. Everything you do, and to do that at different holidays would be great. You could have little theme bears, little leprechaun bears.
We do like an Easter bunny during Easter, but you gotta give like
St. Patty's Day at Cook's.
Yeah.
You gotta get a
little green bears.
A lot of shout out to you guys, man, for working along with me. When I say working along with me, you guys advertise my foundation all the time. I appreciate it. Pitbull made a song, a brand new one for the 2026. You did it last year. You guys are amazing. I don't consider you guys like friends. I consider you guys like family. I love you guys dearly from the bottom of my heart.
Well, we appreciate
that's why we're crashing at your house on Sunday.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you got some family members coming to your house.
We're bunking up, man. Family's coming in.
Grab a piece of carpet.
Yeah. But no, we support the tattoo. We support you, and we also support the Tattoo Mark Foundation. But what we like to see in any foundation, in any organization that we do support, is the passion that drives that foundation. And Tattoo Mark, I don't think I found anybody who has the passion for an organization as much as you do for the children. You know, this is what you wake up in the morning thinking about, what you go to sleep thinking about, and you spend your whole day trying to uplift or promote or get it going, and when you have that much invested into an organization, we cannot not be part of it because we want to help you. We want to help you as much as we can because it is a well-worthy cause.
It's tough because I'm actually battling a disease myself, and to be able to see these kids in there and knowing what I can do. I mean, right now, I thank God every single day for allowing me to make up to wake up breathing. And the reason why I'm still here because He has a mission for me to do, and for you guys to help me do it. And this mission is not completed. That's why I am still here. And I just want to thank everybody for believing in me. If you want to go and donate, go to www.tattoomarkfoundation.com. Make a donation. It goes to a great cause. Believe me, these kids are going to get it. You'll get a receipt and write off your income taxes. We are looking for a big company that will sponsor us all year round because, like I said, we want to do things each holiday. And and also not only that, some of these kids are in there for good. So they have their schooling in there. We need school supplies. We need money for to help out the parents with the medical bills for the supplies and all that because some of them can't afford it. We need financial help. Please give us some help if you can. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it doesn't take much, and every dollar counts. It all adds up in the end. And
like you said, it's not it. You said your mission's not complete, but unfortunately it's one of those things that might not ever be complete. You're always going to have children that are going to need this.
Right.
So it's one of those things we have to keep it going.
And you guys were talking about April 4th.
Yes.
Come on out to that. It's called the Bears and for Tears. And I am going to have 2 celebrities out there. Mrs. Texas, Brianna Smith will be out there helping us out with the Teddy Bear store. And we got Jennifer Reed.
Oh, Jennifer Reed.
Jennifer Reed will be out there.
Yeah,
she
was Cinderella last year, right?
No,
who did she?
She was Alice.
Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
She was the perfect Alice.
She is, she is just flawless, and she was perfect. She was perfect. Yeah, she brought it.
I might
She
shop
brought it.
live over here.
No, you.
I'm just kidding. I really don't care.
You can never talk about another woman with another woman sitting there like, what about me? What about me? You made a good Mrs. Claus.
No, she was actually, she's like a porcelain doll.
Yes,
she is. It's one of those things where like I'm intimidated. I'm like, oh.
You made an amazing Mrs.
So
Claus.
That's why.
It's okay. I wasn't really. I don't know.
That's why Jennifer Reed's going to be the spokeswoman of the Tattoo Mark Foundation. She didn't help us out.
That's awesome.
Yes.
All right.
She definitely says she wants to get involved a lot more. So
I love that.
She's an amazing woman. Jennifer, thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And you know what? You did a great job with the Drew Pearson podcast. I know you're going to do a great job with the Tattoo Mark Foundation.
Yeah, you know what's great about all these celebrities like Chaz and Jennifer and Miss Texas and JJ and TK and all these people
and Cheeto
all of them that are athletes, celebs. They all give back, and we get the chance to highlight them because sometimes they fall under the radar because they don't want self-promotion. They don't go out there and do this for themselves, and say, "Oh, look what I did." But we want to give them that little kudos. We want to give them that pat on the back because they deserve it, because they bring so much value to what they do behind the scenes. So I want to thank each and every one of you.
Huge shout out to TK. That man, I'm telling you, TK, my brother. Thank you. You're the one that's been helping me out from day one since I met you through Dennis Clarkson. And, that the day that I told you about me, you believed in me, and you're continuing to believe in me. And I want to thank you for allowing me to help out with you with Celebrity Softball. I enjoy coming out there, being the only and the first ever super fan able to go out to the Celebrity Softball. That's amazing. And for be able to give me these athletes, Chaz Taylor, he's amazing, man. He's definitely a brother. Mr. Hicks, he's T-Ron Hicks. He's awesome, man. But everybody's great, man. And I just want to keep this family growing and growing and growing. I just want you guys to enjoy yourself because it's a mission that, like you said, will probably never be completed. And just enjoy the ride and
without a doubt,
do whatever you can to help out the foundation.
Keep the momentum
Keep it going.
Keep it going. So. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back. with Small Town America,
You're gonna
Zach
get in the
Capel,
truck.
getting in the truck right after this.
Hey, what do you say? This whole town could be red by the end of the day. If you feel alright, we could throw it in drive. With the radio up so loud they can hear us from miles. Me and you, nothing to do. These days they come and go. Me and you, nothing to lose. I feel it in my soul. So let's let the good times roll. Red lips, tied up curls, high heels, flag unfurled, Lone Star stitched on their seams. Sunday drives and freedom dreams. They roll up to the VA gate. Coffee cards, they're never late. Laugh lines, old stories glow. They salute, then steal the show. Hey! Battling Betty's of Texas. Country first in their hearts. Pin up smile standing at attention. Teasing waves, vintage art. For every soldier, every medic on call, every siren. In the dark of the fall, they bring hope, bring heat, bring charm. Like a hook, like a shield, like an arm.
I'm Sassy Sin with Battle and Betty's, and I ride with the 99% radio.
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network. We are here with Zach Capel, Small Town America. Get in the truck. What's up, Zach?
Get in the truck, everybody. Here we are. We're riding with the 99. So glad to be back in the studio
yeah.
for a change.
Oh,
Normally
yeah.
Are you
I'm out
sure
on
it's
the
a
road.
truck? It looks like you're riding in an Impala.
Well, you know what? I would tell you. So this is the weekend. I got my tattoo mark. It's all about the kid's hat. We're going to be partying like a rock star. The Elvis epic movie's out. So I had to break out my TCB.
Those are like the Kid Rock or
we are partying like a rock star all weekend long. Yeah, we're gonna change it up a little bit.
Where did you buy those glasses, by the way?
I have no idea. I think they were a gift.
I think you
somebody,
stole
somebody,
them.
somebody. Chaz Taylor probably got them out.
Yeah.
He's probably got a whole line.
He's got a whole mess of them.
Yeah.
Whole mess of them.
You know, Zach, it always is a pleasure to have you in the studio. And, you know, Small Town America, what you do here in Texas and abroad is just amazing because you highlight some of the places that we've forgotten about. We forgot, you know, you're bringing Cowboy back. When we say that, bringing Cowboy back, you know, you're bringing Small Town America back. And it's something that we have lost through the big businesses, the Amazons, the Costcos.
The dirt and the grime.
Yeah, the all big business. Right. These are the small town America people that have actually built this country.
Right. Well, and that's kind of how this thing started. I've been in the TV and entertainment industry for like 16 years. And then 4 years ago, I just got.
That's where he got those glasses.
That's where he got the accent.
you know. And about 4 years ago, I just got burnt out mentally, physically, spiritually. And I was like done. I started isolating myself away. Grew up rodeo and ranching and all of that. And my nephew called and he says, "Hey, we're having a hard time getting kids to sign up for FFA, get involved in rodeo. We're going to start having practices out on Sunday afternoon at the ranch. You want to come out and help mentor the kids?"
That's how you started?
Well, so yeah, I'm all like, well, let me grab the camera.
Did you rodeo yourself?
We attempted it. We attempted.
He's like, I
attempted it. I'm not going. We fought some bulls.
You're either you're the rodeo star or you're the clown.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, we even tried the clown circuit, and
that didn't work.
They'll hook you. You know, they have horns.
Do
they
not
have horns.
them clowns.
No, I'm not. those guys are the heroes of the rodeo.
Those are a lot of times if you watch our star, I always try to feature those guys because you don't really realize.
That's the grit.
You think about their protector, and you think about it. They protect the entire show.
They're
Those
like
guys,
those
guys keep the whole show there. They'll throw their body in front of a moving object.
They're the Secret Service of the rodeo.
They are, and it's amazing.
So they dress like, obviously they dress like clowns when they do that.
Yeah.
But they're protecting everything. Is there what was the reason at the beginning? Why did they have to is it just to be fun for the entertainment?
Right.
Or
Well,
is it the colors attract the
originally they were the halftime entertainment of the show. And that's why you'll still see you'll have Cody Webster, a lot of those guys. They're true there to bullfight and protect.
Yeah.
And then they have your entertainer, and then your guy that's your man in the barrel or whatever, and he's there to kind of fill that little gap between the action. You're a live show, you're a live animal, so you never know what's going to happen. Right. Somebody's got to be there to fill. That's why I say I try to feature those guys because they're not only protecting the cowboy, they're protecting the animal athlete, they're protecting the entire show, how the show flows. You'll see those guys down behind the chutes. A lot of times you don't see that on TV or whatever. Those guys are down behind the chutes, pulling flank ropes and making sure that it's moving and flowing.
Because they have to have a really good understanding of that animal.
Yeah. Well, there's a heavy training that goes into
tons
like
of training.
like a clown school, like a clown rodeo school. To learn how to do what you got to do.
I think the clown part comes at the second part. It's just like uniform, but I think there's like way more
involved.
There's way. I mean, I've seen them. It's entertaining, but man, there's some badass dudes out there doing that.
Yeah, well, and that's exactly how we were going over. We were going to film the kids and just play them back, show them what they're doing wrong and all that. But it ended up us telling stories of how we grew up before the video games and before this and before that and before
when we actually interacted with each other.
Right. And before too long, it just kind of started snowballing. And I originally was going to do a podcast, but trying to get your guest in here and trying to schedule this, I have more fun going out to events.
Yep.
Our themes get in the truck. You don't know who we're going to run into. We don't know who we're going to see, but to tell people stories and the small town America, people that still make their things here in small towns by hand, not at the big Amazon and the rest of this where you order. Our good friend Chief's Trading Post. Those guys over there with the chief, he started out in his garage making turquoise Western jewelry.
Wow.
He took a leap of faith, bought a little shop there in Weatherford on Main Street. And this guy, his fashion is, he just had to make an announcement, don't buy because people are taking his videos and trying to sell their store-bought manufactured jewelry where he's handcrafted. And if you'll go over to his Facebook page, I think he's doing a free giveaway tomorrow. He's doing a free giveaway. He's going to go live on Facebook and give away some of his jewelry. But he's a craftsman. He puts
Send me his location. I want to
Chief's Trading Post. Go over to Chief's Trading Post, Weatherford, Texas. It's an amazing deal.
I love
the turquoise
because there was some trips I took back in college where we would go we'd drive out. I went to University of Kansas and we would drive out to Colorado and all that, and you'd go past the old Indian reservations and there'd be somebody on the side of the road selling turquoise, and I'm like, pull over, and it's literally like a little hut.
I was totally amazed when I got to sit down and really listen to his story, his family's story. And then he goes to those mines. He buys, he's looking at a rock, he brings it in, he chips it down, polishes it, and he does it all right there in the store.
Handcrafted.
That's
handcrafted,
crazy.
yes.
See, and that's
and the great thing that he does is even if you're a starter or beginner and you want to learn or you just want to come into a shop,
learn how to make jewelry.
He's sitting in there all the time making his own jewelry, and you can sit in there and he has no problem sharing and that's the thing. Passing that heritage down to the next generation. And here he is. He's like, I'm going to be here. I'm in the store.
Skill. I mean, you might share it, but it's not like that person's going to immediately pick it up. If they can get into it, don't let them learn it. I think that you need to teach people these things.
Well, you know what sucks where we are in a society now. And it's because, these shops that you visit, small town America shops, in the bike community, we got Wilson's, right? Wilson's, they struggle to make ends meet since everybody's now buying their stuff online because they can get it in 24 hours, they can get it in 48 hours.
You ain't getting quality shit.
You ain't getting quality stuff. But when you go to Wilson's, you're getting that personal service. Now, these are people that have been in, in business for 30, 40 years, or in your friend's case, really took that leap of faith and decided to follow his passion, his dream. We have to help support them. We have to help make sure that they don't go out of business because somebody decides to order a turquoise necklace while he's taking his shit on a toilet bowl. No, get outside your house, drive, go there, and interact with somebody. You'll get more than just the jewelry out of that.
Oh, well, and it's just like that. When you're talking about here is something God created, a mineral that God created, and now you have an artist who's going to polish that up, take that in, and then handcraft it and put that silver around it, and he will explain that to you.
Yeah,
well, it's like buying a painting. I can go to Walmart and buy the $5 cow. Or I can go down, or I can go down to the art show that they have down here on Main Street, and I can meet the artist.
Yeah, find out that
and
was
learn
Elsie the cow, or
right,
whatever,
and learn the story why he painted.
I'll know
that.
the cow's name.
Yeah,
exactly. Where's the value in that? And where's the pride when you hang it on somebody on the wall?
And now you have an art piece that has a story behind it. Not just I got it delivered on my front door in 24 hours. You have a work of art, be it a painting or a turquoise jewelry, that hey, now you got a story that you could tell about the creator, the person who put this togetger, and now that's true art.
Right.
That is true
and
art,
and it has a story behind it, and
that's
that's what I love to do. I people say, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm just a storyteller. I want to go out. I want to meet the people. I want to meet the people and the places, and I want to tell your story about what you do. Our friends over at Lucky's Floors Unlimited, they've been there since 1979, which is amazing that they've been around for almost 50 years.
Wow,
and it's funny how many repeat customers. And you think in the floor business, you don't want a repeat customer. But if you think after 25 years,
you're going to go back.
You're going to go back. Not only does that say something about the customer service, not the longevity of having 25 years, but then your product held up for 25 years.
Yeah.
And then you're redoing it again with them.
Business
That's American business. And that's where we are. We don't need to bring all the oil in from wherever.
With all the travels you've done, and that, I know you met a lot of celebrity rodeo stars. Hey, Madison Thompson, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Madison, she has been following us for a long time. She is amazing. Thank you, Madison, for tuning in. I appreciate it.
She's my woo girl.
She was at the last Tattoo Mark Foundation thing. You and her were dancing. You were getting down. Not so much the rodeo, but what is your most memorable experience out in small town America? And I don't want to put you on the spot, but when you hit one of these, you just drive down the road and go, wow, that looks like a cool little Western shop. Let me go in and meet the owners. Or how do you pick and choose where you're going to stop?
A lot of times, just like what we've got going on, a lot of people have events, and they're always like, hey, here's my event. People message me on Facebook if you're ever in this part of town. And that's kind of the thing, is like, hey, man, I'm going to stop in for lunch and have lunch, and we're going to stop. Instead of trying to hit the McDonald's or the big namers, let's go find the little diners, the little hole in walls, the food trucks, and all that. And you still got the 70-year-old waitress.
Yes.
Who's
Cheryl.
who's been there forever, because that's what she does.
Yeah.
She could retire, she could leave, she could
she
do
takes
whatever.
pride in it.
But she
enjoys
right.
it.
She's been there. And so then you get to hear all the cities.
Yeah.
You get all the gossip, and then
Yep.
she'll turn you on to all the other locations. So that's kind of the great thing.
That is amazing. That's
Diane on the corner, she has them best pies. You gotta get that one
right.
pie. That other pie ain't good, but
Those
you
are
gotta
the
get that one
deals.
pie. And then down there, you get the little chips in there. They fry them up a little like that. You gotta go down there and get that too.
Yeah, and that's where you get the best food. That's where you get the best. I mean, that's small town America. That's where everything happens, man. And it
like I said,
so much fun being you to be able to be present in that.
Yeah, well, it's still, and that's kind of the great thing, because you're thinking, oh, well, I'm going to just jump in here, grab a bite to eat. You run into somebody, they tell you a story. The next thing you know, you've spent 2 days in a small town getting all the history.
Yes.
Because there's so much history that is not told that happens. And just we talk about our World War II veterans and all that, and how much I was just talking with some friends from UK, and we were kind of comparing what's going on over there with what's going on over here, and we both kind of agreed our nation as a whole, both over there and here in America, was probably right at the end of World War II.
Mm-hmm.
That is when we were probably the closest together.
Yeah.
As a nation, nation, and under that, and you really go back and you start looking at the history and look at how many of these towns that closed down their industries, closed down their shops because the men were over there fighting, but the women and the kids turned those into building factories and gathering and collecting. And so as a nation, we really did come together and have to work together.
You know, and especially here in Texas, you know, and when you say these little towns, and I'm sure Pipple, you've been on enough bike runs to when you drive through these little towns and you see it, just some of them look desolated. They're just gone. And you're like, man, what was in that shop? What was in that, you know, that bootmaker's shop or that leather shop or that clothing shop?
Right.
And this was somebody's livelihood, but people just failed to get out of the house and go support them. And that's what we got to do. We got to bring it back. You know, Guy Fieri, if you're out there, yes, you made a lot of money doing, you know, your Food Network and everything else, and God bless you. But this is small town America. You should be up there with Guy Fieri and, you know, highlighting our true American heritage.
Right. Well, that's our mission, is to protect our history and preserve our heritage. And we do it by telling people stories and showing it. The amazing thing that I like seeing now is people that are taking interest in these small towns. And granted, we have to do, there has to be some structural and engineering techniques for electricity and stuff like that. But what we can do to preserve the natural and the history behind what they're doing, like out in Mineral Wells with the Baker's Hotel out there, you know, and bringing bringing all of that town back to life. Wow. And sharing that history, you know, that used to be the hot spot for all. We talk about celebrities. Everybody used to come here for the crazy water, the healing water. Oh, the healing water. Yeah. Mineral Wells, Texas.
Huge hotel that they made back in like what, the 20s or something
like
that.
It's a while ago.
And it had like spa floors and mineral floors and mineral fed springs and it was so, and then it just I can't remember exactly what happened to it, but it just stopped.
Yep.
And then now they say it's haunted.
Yeah, everybody in the day used to come for the mineral waters and the crazy
we
water.
We used to go out there because I used to do dental. I used to do dental surgery, and we used to go out to Graham. And I think that was. Am I wrong? Is that on the way to Graham?
That's somewhere all of that out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember going by that. I'm like, it was the coolest thing.
Yeah, you used to just be a town you just kind of turn through, but you know that they're bringing festivals back and they're taking it. But it takes people that actually care, and one of the things is these historical societies. We were out in Waterford, Pennsylvania. I got invited down there for George Washington. It's the only statue of George Washington in a British uniform. Because when he delivered the letter to Fort LaBeouf, we were still under British rule. So he was a British soldier, not a soldier, but he was under. We were under British deals, and he was delivering the letter to Fort LaBeouf to tell the French to get out your. So they were rededicating the statue, and there's no longer a fort. There's just a big mound of dirt where they think the fort sits, but. To find out, like, the government stopped funding the museum. The government was like, hey, so they took all the artifacts. We have no idea where any of the artifacts and stuff from that would have been 1754, 1753. None of that. But the local reenactors, the local collectors, they jumped in, hired a retired high school teacher, history teacher, and they now do a living museum. And it is amazing.
Oh, wow.
It is amazing to see these guys.
I love the reenactment stuff.
They dress up and they build furniture. They got tools from Jamestown, the original colony. They still build the furniture from there. They show how the soldiers grow the gardens, and then whatever private collectors decided to donate to that museum. It's an amazing deal. You go over to Fort LaBeouf down there in Waterford, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
But that is a town that said, hey, we have history.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we're going to do. And so those are the people that keep our history and our heritage alive and keep telling those stories and keep coming up with events to do that. They do stuff.
See, I love all those small towns. Like I lived up in the like East Coast, like near Gettysburg and stuff. And I loved all those little small
The
towns.
battles up there.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like, obviously you had the history of the battle, but like going into those small towns, like you go in there and it's like, it looks like there's nothing going on. But then you show up and then there's like this little diner or this little ice cream shop. And they have the best freaking food, or you're gonna find a little craft brew place that has a little bar, and it's like a little old wood decor. You know, like you can tell the history when you sit down in the place. And I absolutely love places like that. So I want those places to come back. 'Cause I'm tired of going to the Dock in the Box or the big box places. And you know, I want the history. I want to sit somewhere where I can feel the history and like feel like other people have walked in that door.
Right.
For years.
Well, and we see it too. You see it all the time, and it's the customer service.
Oh, obviously.
You know, the customer service is just on a different level. When you have
more family.
Well, when you have people that actually
know what they're
own and appreciate it and do it. Yes.
They know what they're doing. They know the restaurant, and they know what people want, and they know what they're coming for.
Right. And you know, that's just what small town America is all about. Right. So along with the small town America, then the rodeos, so you're doing so much traveling.
I've got right. So
and now you're doing indie.
Right now we're on the Make America Cowboy Again tour because we're kicking off the big rodeo. The Texas Two Steps going on, Houston's going on, San Antonio just happened, Houston's going on. Then we're with the bull teams only, which amazing.
Oh, you said the 50 bulls. You don't know who's riding.
Bull teams only is actually designed by the PBR contractors. So these guys, and when you look at actual bull riding and 50 points goes to the rider, 50 points goes to the animal. That's how they're judged. So you have one judge who's watching the rider. He's going to score them 1 to 50. Somebody's watching the animal. They're going to score them 1 to 50.
What does the animal win?
Well, there's a no score, but the animal. So that's what happens with BTO. So BTO, the contractors got together. They said, "Hey, I've got 2 great bulls, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to find 2 good riders to make my bulls look good. So I get a good 100 points, so 50-50. That's what bull teams only is all about. So you never know what rider's available, but that's what they enter. They enter 2 bulls and 2 riders.
You don't know who's going to be riding.
And you don't know who. Well, the rider knows.
The rider knows.
The rider,
but you're not going to know.
And that's also what gives a little bit of an advantage from what you would see at a normal PBR, PRCA rodeo event, because those guys,
Can I buy a vowel?
Yeah, they draw. So they just put all the bulls in a hat and they draw and say, okay, this is the bull you got, blah, blah, blah. So they have to kind of, this one here, these guys have got a couple of weeks to prepare and like, hey, I know what this bull's going to do. I'm going to do that, because the deal is to combine these 2 guys to get that 100-point ride. Amazing organization, amazing what they're doing. In fact, we're going to be in Cleburne, Texas on March 21st. We just announced it's Military Appreciation Night. So military first responders, absolutely free to come in.
Oh, wow.
Under that one. We're going to have Mike Ryan. We're calling it Bulls, Bands, and Bugs. Crawfish bowl. So
no lamb in that one.
I don't care. There's crawfish.
Crawfish. So it's a crawfish cook-off.
When's this?
This is March 21st, Cleburne, Texas, Johnson County Sheriff's Posse. Bulls, Bands, and Bugs. Crawfish cook-off. We're going to have Steve Helms and Ben McPherson, who is multi-fiddler of the year. In fact, when you put Chad Prather with them, you have the Ragamuffins. So Steve Holmes, they're going to be some judges. They're going to be playing some music. Then we'll go into the bull riding. Again, you never know who's going to be there. And the great thing about it is it's not sanctioned, all that. So we could have, which most of the time last year, Octavia Williams, 18 years old, was the Texas state champion high school bull rider.
Okay.
And he could be going against John Krimmer. PBR just won the rookie resist all.
You're schooling me in the
right,
rodeo.
You just never know.
What I know from rodeo is I watched Stir Crazy the other day with
Gene Wilder,
and Richard Pryor and the prison rodeo. So I learned a little bit right there, but that's about all I know about
so
rodeo.
You just never know who's going to be back there. You're going to see the next up and coming stars versus the current superstars. So it's amazing.
And this is March 21st.
That's March 21st in Cleburne. Then we're over there. We're also with Air Power Foundation. Honoring our military. We have Walk 22 coming up. I believe we're going to do the whole month of June. We're going to put out some challenges that you can do right in your own backyard. Walk 22, just like what you're doing every third Sunday. Walk the bridge. We're going to do it for the month just to bring awareness into that one. We have the Patriot Roundup coming up July 30th. It's going to be over Cowtown Coliseum, and all of that's built in for the Sky Ball. Lots of things that we're doing for our Patriot Tour. Just to honor our military and our first responders. And then, we're getting ready to do the Indy.
Sweet. Well, we're going to come back and talk about the Indy. How can people follow you and subscribe and like and share?
Catch us on all the social medias. Best way, go over to smalltown-america.org. That's our website. That's going to take you to everything that we're doing. We have Rite of Faith. It's a series that we have on the Faith Channel. Where you're able to catch some of our episodes over there. We have season 1 out, and we've got the first 2 episodes of the Patriot Tour from the Armed Forces Bowl and from Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo Military Night over there. Yeah, we just got a lot of things. Go over to smalltown-america.org, and that'll take you to all where you can find us and where you're going.
Partnering with Patriot Mobile?
We are with Patriot Mobile,
so
you can go to Patriot Mobile. It's time for a change. Use STA in the checkout code. I think right now that they're doing some phone giveaways, changing up the plans. And, the great thing about those guys is they are serious about preserving our history and taking care of our military and our first responders.
One thing about Patriot Mobile, they're not the big 3, but they run like the big 3. Have you ever gotten a free month of service? If you're a veteran or first responder, go to patriotmobile.com and you can get a free month of service. Not only that, your service will not change. You will not have to change your phone. You don't have to change anything, and your system will be the same, but at a half the price. You'll be bouncing off all their cell towers. PatriotMobile.com, PatriotMobile.com.
They have it. Get in the truck.
Without a doubt.
And ride with the 99.
And ride with the 99. All right, we're going to come back right after this. We're going to have Tattoo Mark and Zach, and we're going to get into the Indy weekend for March 15th right after this.
Party like.
Biker Wolfpack Law is a safety organization founded by myself alongside Robert Howell with the primary focus of motorcycle safety, advocacy for injured bikers, and just general protection for those injured while riding motorcycles in the great state of Texas. Biker Wolfpack Law is a division of Glenn Larson Law Injury Attorneys, which is my firm. What's different about Biker Wolfpack Law is it's a community-based, event-based connection component to make sure that motorcyclists have all of the safety information they need, all of the legal information they need, and frankly, if needed, that full-blown legal advocacy in times of injury through no fault of their own.
One of our big events is we do ASM classes, which are accident scene management classes, which are put on with the Road Guardians, group of riders that are usually EMTs, doctors, nurses that also ride. And so they know what can happen when you're out there by yourself. And so it's a very intense class, like how to do tourniquets, how to get a helmet off of a person without hurting their neck more, how to get somebody out of the middle of the road. We do those a couple times a year, and the more safe riders are out there, the better it is.
The second division and component of Biker Wolfpack Law is to sponsor local musicians at bike nights or other community events that involve motorcyclists, but also just the community as a whole. And then third is larger charity organization events or rides to get out in the fresh air and have some fun. What I love most about representing bikers and motorcyclists across the great state of Texas is really one thing. It's about hearing the story. It's about going to motorcycle events, constantly meeting new people and making new connections. One of the reasons why I started Biker Wolfpack Law was to defeat and counteract many of the biases that are out there that, quote, motorcyclists are just dangerous. Make sure that motorcyclists are seen as exactly who they are very hardworking, very responsible, and very dedicated individuals that deserve the justice that they need.
My name is Art Lee. I invented LifeVac to protect my family. Protect your family. Buy LifeVac now.
Thank you, Daddy.
That was us over 10 years ago.
Now, LifeVac is responsible for saving over 2,000 lives from choking.
We started this company in our garage, just hoping to make a difference, because over 5,000 lives are needlessly lost each year to choking incidents.
Help LifeVac on our mission to save lives.
In the time it takes you to pick up the phone and call, another life could be saved.
LifeVac's patented design creates a one-way suction to remove food or objects obstructing airways. All you have to do is place, push, and pull. And just like that, LifeVac can save a life from choking.
Quite frankly, I thought I was going to die. The LifeVac saved my life in 1-2 seconds.
Get your very own LifeVac now and get 20% off. Visit lifevac.net or call 877-LifeVac.
As my personal promise to you, if you order a LifeVac and have to use it, LifeVac will replace it free.
LifeVac works on adults, teens, or toddlers and can be ready in seconds and last a lifetime, guaranteed.
Best of all, you can even use a LifeVac on yourself, the elderly, physically impaired, or those that other methods may not be possible or are dangerous. In the event of a choking emergency, you could save a life, even your own.
Thank you, Daddy.
Life is precious and time matters.
Choking can happen anywhere. Help us put a LifeVac in every home, school, restaurant, car, office, everywhere.
Protecting families has always been our mission. I'm sure you love your family like I love my daughter. Do us all a favor and get your own LifeVac now.
LifeVac saves lives. Order one for your home, the office. It also makes a great gift. Use promo code Jackie and save 20%. Don't wait another minute. A life might depend on it. Go to lifevac.net or call 877-LifeVac. That's lifevac.net or 877-LifeVac. Order now.
Hey, I'm Amber. I'm with A.O. Spicy Pickles, and I ride with the 99.
Red lips, tied up curls, high heels, flag unfurled, Lone Star stitched on their seams. Sunday drives and freedom dreams. They roll up to the VA gate. Coffee cards, they're never late. Laugh lines, old stories glow. They salute, then steal the show. Hey! Battling Betty's of Texas. Country first in their hearts. Pin up smiles, standing at attention. Season waves, vintage art. For every soldier, every medic on call, every siren. In the dark of the fall, they bring hope, bring heat, bring
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network, proudly sponsored by the Biker Wolfpack and Glenn Lawson Law. Oh, 737 The Wolf. That's 737 The Wolf. Man, talking about getting into Sunday's event is going to start
Get in
actually.
the truck. You're going to get in the Indy car.
You're going to get in the Indy car because this weekend in Arlington.
I got my party like a rock star sunglasses, man. I am ready. Tattoo Mark has hooked us up over there. It's amazing.
We're going to need safety glasses being that close.
Dude, you're going to need ear. I don't know how we're going to manage doing sound.
I'm bringing mimosas for breakfast.
Man, the party's going to kick off on Friday. They have the practice and then time trials on Saturday. And then it is race day on Sunday. All right, let me just give you a little rundown here. We got 3 championship organizations. We got Penske Entertainment, the Dallas Cowboys, and REV Entertainment, the official events partners of the Texas Rangers, are uniting, bringing IndyCar to the streets of Arlington, Texas. The 2.73-mile track layout will feature 2 iconic sporting venues recognized by fans around the world: AT&T Stadium, home of the National Football League Dallas Cowboys, and Globe Life Field of the Major League Baseball Texas Rangers. The track will weave through Arlington's core sports and entertainment district, featuring a new layout including a split pit lane and tactical horseshoe sections next to AT&T Stadium. Man, this 2.73-mile Indy track layout will weave through Arlington's core sports entertainment, and it's gonna hit all the national places by live, coming down Cowboy Way, going through Randall Mill, back out to Collins. It is going to be an amazing thing, and the 99% Radio Network, Small Town America, and the Tattoo Mark Foundation will be about 1,000 feet from the finish line. Guys, welcome, man. It's going to be amazing Sunday in sports.
Thank you for having us back.
Sports.
What you guys say?
Well, yeah, I'm just telling you, if it wasn't for Tattoo Mark Foundation, we have the best seat. I don't know if y'all really realize.
Yeah.
Thousand from the starting line, the finish line, the marker, but we're going to get them going to AT&T Stadium, making that little horseshoe in the parking lot, and coming back to Ranger Stadium. So we're going to get them coming both ways, hidden speed. This is the first time that it's happening in Arlington for Indy racing. And I think you've already talked to the mayor, Mark,
Yeah.
right? And we're doing it again
Jim
next
Ross
year.
says that we're on the schedule for number 3 race next year, and it's for the next 5 years signed already. So
yeah, this is going to bring. You know what? One thing I do like about what this race is going to bring is that they're going to make once the event is over, they're going to make a major donation to the Medal of Honor Museum that was also built here in Arlington, Texas. You know, Arlington has become the entertainment and the epicenter of everything, from the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, the Medal of Honor Museum, the water parks, the aviation, everything. So Arlington is
and
really
then we got
the theme
World
park.
Cup coming in right behind it. We got World Cup coming in right behind it.
The World Cup coming in right behind it.
So whose balcony are we going to be on for the World Cup? Whose house are we crashing for the World Cup?
Well, we got to figure.
Mine.
Hey, anybody out in the Mansfield area? I hear Mansfield is going to become a host location for a few teams. It's just what I hear. And then I think anybody we know in the Frisco area, I think Frisco is going to be a home.
Over by the Star.
I think there's going to be some
some
international. I think we heard Japan and them are coming over. So if you want to get a little culture,
I love that. I love all that the cultures are coming.
Well, the great thing about is, as we're talking about, it's an epic time for the city of Arlington, Grand Prairie, right here. I mean, to be a part of this and be on a world stage where there's going to be a lot of eyes looking at us. The IndyCar is just another step in there now that they're doing it, because I believe I was reading somewhere that IndyCar is going to do a massive car change in stuff in 2028. So this is kind of setting up, first of all, not only to have the road series, because if you think of Indy, you think of the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the Indy 500. We do that Memorial Weekend?
Around Memorial Weekend.
Yeah, when they do that. That's the only time I've ever heard of Indy and ever thought of Indy.
Yeah.
It's usually Daytona.
Yep.
Right.
Or not Daytona.
Well, but that's NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Yeah, that's NASCAR.
You know,
we have that. NASCAR's coming in, I think, a couple of weeks down there.
NASCAR.
And you can think about what NASCAR did. You think about what NASCAR did right down the road.
I live right next to that speedway.
Yeah.
You know, and they draw in 110 of the rednecks, from all over the country.
Right.
Ain't nothing like a redneck party.
There you go, man.
Well,
I went to NASCAR like 7 years in a row. We camp out. I bring the trailer out there. And it was the best time spent just hanging out and having a lot of fun. This is going to be my first Indy race. I've watched them on TV, but these cars are so high tech.
See, I was a Formula One fan growing up.
Yeah, well, these are almost like that same thing. The drivers are so geared into precision. I was watching a video on YouTube the other day to try to get a little bit more background on this. And one of the drivers was saying, if you miss one turn, it's hard to get back your groove.
It's your life.
Well, no, it's just hard to get back into the groove of the turns and the track just by missing that one turn or over. So there is so much technical aspect to go in at 200 miles an hour.
And they're in that car for hours. And they can't pee.
And those cars.
They pee, but they don't stop.
And those cars are very brittle too, because
fiberglass.
They don't hold up like a NASCAR, because there's a NASCAR is a lot more sturdier. This one, you go into something and it shatters.
Fiberglass.
So you know what? And for those guys to be driving that fast is crazy, and they're gonna go that fast in a residential area.
Wait,
isn't there
they shatter? They shatter. They shatter.
Right,
we're right next to the track.
No
We're right
females?
next to the track, Mark. If that car shatters,
I know there's a female
how
in
much
NASCAR.
debris is going to come flying at us?
I think if God forbid, I hope it doesn't shatter right in front of us. But I think we will get some debris.
We get some debris. I think we're going to get some debris. I mean, we're right there, right next to the track.
You're gonna feel it.
They just painted the crash wall this morning. They already put the logos on it. They're actually gearing up.
Yeah, the amount of tires.
The track this morning, so it is good. I just got to give a few shout outs to. First of all, I got to give a shout out to Panda. He's gonna be one of my vendors. He's gonna bring some egg rolls.
Panda Express?
No,
Panda, my brother Panda. David Sloan, the guy that helps me set up. He bought me this shirt. Thank you very much. Letty, my VP, she bought all the decorations.
Love it. She's a battling Betty as well.
I mean, and then you guys are bringing food in.
Billy Ball
is bringing food in. I can't thank you guys enough. But I got something special. Sam Lopez, one of my board members from Sam's Custom Design.
Mm-hmm.
I got you guys something for all you guys do. And this, you can use this thing all the time. It just not for the race, but you can use it all the time. And he created, designed it, and made it for y'all. Here's you guys
created,
custom
designed
banner.
it, made it.
Oh,
they're
check
all the
this
same.
out.
Open them up.
They check it out.
Now, granted, it's both sides.
Well, she's opening it up. Big shout out to Misty out there. Thank you for good afternoon there, Misty. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Oh, it's upside down.
We're upside down. You go that way, this way.
There. Oh my God! Look at that. The tattoo mark on it. Look at that. Sideshow. Wow. That is badass. That is badass.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's on both sides.
I'm gonna make it into a dress.
Woo! Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you.
Pitbull
Thank you,
flipped
Sam
that on
Lopez.
you real quick.
Sam Lopez,
It's now a
design.
dress. We just flipped that.
Wow, that
is
awesome.
why this is
So-
exactly why you've got to tune in for this show, because you don't know what's going to happen. This is the first time from the Tattoo Mark headquarters going live. You just never know what you're going to see in our broadcast. So make sure that you're following, sharing, and going and being a part of it.
You know, when you look at these races, when you look at NASCAR and then you look at the Indy, right? And then you look at the 99 Tattoo Mark Foundation and Small Town America, it's going to be a little like Ricky Bobby meets the corporate world. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how many clothes are going to stay on. And
my clothes are staying on. Don't tune in for that.
Oh my God.
We have a new banner in case that happens.
They may.
Yeah.
They may.
New banner.
It may be. You may have to
I'm
take
not that chick.
You may have to take them off for a drinking game.
Not that chick.
And then,
all right, Tattoo Mark's clothes may come off.
We might see more.
Well,
nipples.
oh no,
he's got plenty.
I don't
want
want to scare people away.
You don't have
now.
to, but you don't have to encourage him. You just say, "Hey, we want to see your tattoos," and the shirt's off.
See
Yes.
how easy that is?
Yeah.
See, okay.
But anyways,
You hoe bag. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Sideshow and Pitbull, thank you for coming out. I don't expect you guys to broadcast all day long. I don't want you to.
Oh, we were
'Cause I
going
want
to
you
do
guys
anything
to
for
enjoy
you.
yourself. You do whatever you guys want to broadcast, but I want you to enjoy yourself and enjoy the race, because you're not there just to broadcast and broadcast.
No.
But I just want you guys to enjoy yourself. So do whatever you guys feel that you guys want to do. Quit and enjoy yourself. And let's get drunk.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna quit when the D word comes, the drunk comes out.
Yeah.
But no, we're going out there because one, we support and we love you
Thank you.
100%. We love everything you do, not only as a person but your organization. So one, we're family.
Thank you.
Two, we're coming out for a badass day
Yeah.
with all of our friends, with Zach, all of our organizations. It's like a family. I mean, we have our friends, but this is our our work relationship family. Like we all have the same like-minded stuff that we do. And I love that we're going to go out and be at your place and hang out. Well, we all really don't have to broadcast. We're out there to have fun. Yeah, we can get some content here and there, but we're out there to hang out and
But
be with
broke out
everybody.
my party like a rock star.
We're gonna party like rock stars.
Like a rock star.
But we're gonna stream the race.
But we can.
We're gonna stream the entire race as much as we can for everybody who's tuned in and listening. We may have some surprise guests show up. We may have some special interviews coming up. But yeah, we're gonna broadcast it, so at least the people that couldn't make it to Arlington, we'll be able to see from the Tattoo Mark headquarters, 1,000 feet from the finish line, what it's going to be like, and what I want everybody else to experience the same thing that we're experiencing.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
So
and
we deserve that to our listeners.
And yeah, they definitely need to see, because a lot of them are not going to be able to see it. It is going to be on Fox, okay? But just thank you, Sideshow and Tigger and Pitbull, you and Springer, man. I love you guys, man. You guys are great people, man. I mean, you guys are like family to me, and you mean a lot to me.
You are family, dude.
And like
There's
I
no
said, I'm going to be moving in with Mark starting tomorrow.
I feel bad for you, brother. I feel bad.
No, we got it
Do you
set up.
snore?
I do snore.
Oh
I
my
snore. Let me. Your bottom. You better warn your bottom neighbors around you.
You know, I was in the
bear.
Tattoo Mark headquarters a couple of weeks ago.
I can't wait till the
And
emails show
you
up.
know, there is not a spot in that headquarters that does not have a cowboy sticker, something.
Well, we're gonna
including
we're
the
gonna
toilet seat.
I
It's
didn't
a
go in
cowboy
there the other
toilet
day.
seat.
I didn't go in there the other
Well,
day.
actually, it could be more, but it's an apartment, so you're limited. So I got a lot of stuff in storage that has more cowboy stuff,
Oh.
but you're only limited to so much in a one-bedroom
But I
apartment.
love it. I
but
love that you
I
have
did
the
best I
passion.
could.
I love that
Right.
everything you do. You have the
I love the
passion for
Cowboys.
every aspect of your life. You have passion.
The
always
other
big
thing
Cowboys
we're
for
going
life.
the other thing we're going to do, and Mark and I, we're going to visit some of the other shops around the
Oh,
area
we get to walk around in drunk shop.
that
Oh, I'm gonna go.
that Mark goes to. I want to find out from his neighbors down there what they think about having a super
Do we
fan
really
live
want to
next to
talk to his neighbors?
Yeah,
Do they
I want to know what it's like on game day when this guy is getting prepared. It was funny the other day.
I want to know what he's like on an away game.
Well, we were going
in his
down the road. We
apartment.
were going down the road the other
All
day.
years yelling.
Yeah, we were going down the road the other day. It was real funny. And I got Mark in the truck with me, and we're going down the road. And he goes, "Oh, that guy, he's kind of weird." And I was like, "I wonder what that guy says about Mark when they see him all
So
decked
you
out."
popped out of
When-
the truck and go, "This is small town America."
when they see him decked out in his super fan gear, I'm thinking, I
Yeah.
wonder if that's what his neighbors say about him.
Yeah. Oh, that guy, he's kind of weird. You know what's so cool too? If you go onto Google Earth and you go by AT&T Stadium, if you zoom in on AT&T
No, don't
Stadium,
disclose our location.
and then you look at Randall Mill, and you can find Tattoo Mark's house.
You know where it's at.
Because it's right there, man. It's all cowboyed
Dude,
out.
it is like-
it is all cowboyed out.
I am
right
so
there.
excited.
It is so cool.
I love the fact that even like my girl Letty, who's a Betty, I have to throw that in there, sent some decorations to his house. He's got the balcony like completely decked out. Like,
Yep.
I love this. People are gonna know. Well, the drivers of the race
Oh,
are
yeah,
gonna know when they
know.
go by, and they're gonna see it on TV.
Yeah, they're gonna be driving
I
like this.
guarantee.
Don't
we're gonna
look.
See that
Look
balcony
straight
on that
ahead.
TV.
Don't turn your eyes because you might run into that wall. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
but yeah, I have a great location.
I thought Pitbull's boobs weren't coming out.
Uh-oh.
They're attached, baby.
They
don't come
but
off.
You're not showing them, right? Why would you distract a driver like that from the balcony?
Oh,
yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Huh? You see that show?
I have other Betties showing up.
Oh, okay. All right.
The truth is,
I was about to say,
the
what
truth is
kind of
coming out now.
distraction is that? Okay.
The truth is coming out, but no.
Have either one of you been to a Indy race before?
I have.
I've not. I've been to
You have?
NASCAR. I've been to
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
I've been to NASCAR.
done
I've been
dirt
to
tracks.
like, what are they? The Derby where
Oh,
they
oh,
run into each other.
Oh, the demolition
Track-
derby.
Demolition
Yeah,
derby.
okay.
But it's going to be extremely loud. I mean, a lot louder than NASCAR because you're going to be in that
Yeah, but it's
area
like,
where the stadium
and then
and
it's
the
gone.
apartments are, and it echoes. So can you imagine them going through there?
Bring
I mean,
your sound thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
But you're right. That
what-
the
weren't
sounds
you
are going to be a lot
telling me-
higher than NASCAR.
Yeah.
You can hear that.
It's more of
Well,
a rumble with
Didn't
NASCAR.
you tell me that they
Whoa.
moved some of the? They had to come in and take the brick out.
Yeah.
Did they take the brick out?
They had to remove the bricks off of the ground because of the vibration and the which will lift the bricks up. And they already warned all of us that it may crack some of our windows. It can crack your windows.
Who pays for that?
City, Jimmy Ross.
No, I mean for when it breaks, they'll
no.
pay it.
I got insurance. I got a renter's insurance in my renter's.
There's an IndyCar race insurance calls and you're insured.
Not that, man, but I don't know. We may have to have
Sorry,
Glenn
right here on the
Lawson.
dotted
Just
line.
in case a race car goes by your window, this
We
is
might have to
covered.
call Glenn Lawson.
I got tornado. I got tornado, hail, storm.
Oh
and
no,
Indy.
only NASCAR. We don't cover
State Farm,
Indy.
what was it? State Farm. We've
might
been
go-
there because we've seen
might
a
go
thing or
Glenn
two.
Lawson.
We've seen a thing or two. We handle that. We've seen
Glenn
it.
Lawson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please come on.
Glenn. Oh, okay, Glenn Larson.
But no, you know what? So yeah, they had to remove the bricks. They said it may crack our windows. So be prepared because it's gonna be
Ready to
loud.
duct tape them?
Yeah, it's gonna be very loud. A lot of vibration going on. But guys, just come out and enjoy yourself. Now this is gonna be the first, and it won't be the last. We're gonna do this annually. So I want you guys
Yeah,
to put
5
this.
years of this.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
this inside your books that we're gonna do this every single year annually. And again, whoever comes out to help out the foundation throughout the year can come on out to the tailgate part. And
make sure you go make a donation. We're
Please.
again too. I mean, we need over 20,000 bears again this next year.
We need
now
help.
that you're increasing, you're just
We'll
saying
get
we've got Vegas and the rest of those other organizations.
more hospital means more bears. So.
Right. So coming up with the Bears, if you guys want something to do locally and in the next few weeks, April 4th, they're going to be at the Roanoke Live in Roanoke. It used to be the Chop Shop. Now it's Roanoke Live. We're doing the Tattoo Mark Foundation Bears for Tears at Roanoke Live. I think it's from 1 o'clock to
1 to 5.
1 to 5. We will be there doing music and announcements, live interviews, and everything like that. So come up and donate. It's $10 to donate some bears. That is going to be April 4th at the Roanoke Live.
You know, and I'd be remiss if I didn't. Well, we're talking about the Indy race. I want to give a big shout out to all the employees in the city of Arlington, the police departments, the fire departments that are making this happen. They are working 24/7 around the clock, doing the roads, like you said, making sure everything's safe, building the stadium and blocking off traffic. I just drove home, and a lot of the roads were closed off, but the police officers made it so easy to navigate through to get around those closures. So big shout out to Arlington PD for everything that you guys are doing for this weekend. And the city of Arlington, all your personnel that are out there really making this happen, because you are behind the scenes, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts to make this turn out flawless. And if you've driven by the stadium anytime in the last few weeks, you've seen a huge transformation in like the grandstand. I went there the other day. There was no grandstand. I come back the next day. There's this 3-story, 4-story grandstand that is just put there. I'm like, how did you get this up so quick?
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things that's really amazing. You know, I know we ribbed Jerry about, you know, we haven't been to the Super Bowl and we can't win a game, but AT&T Stadium, AT&T, what they have there, from motocross to big trucks to all of that. I mean, those guys flip that area and those things almost overnight. It's amazing how they can move from concert to we've done we've done the PBR World Series there. They have monster trucks. They have motocross. I mean, they can flip that stadium so quick, so fast over there.
And it's amazing. You know, and these are the people behind the scenes that really do the work, and for the celebrities that get all the fame for it. But these guys who transform these event centers are just, it's amazing how they do it. It's amazing.
Yeah. I just wish that Jerry would have allowed the people that painted the streets do it like the Rangers did. They got their logo out on Randall Mills Road, right in front of Globe Life. Ours is inside the stadium where, like, of course, Jerry wants you to go in there, pay to see the logo, and it's beautiful. But I wish they would have done it on Randall Mills so that everybody can admire it, because, I mean, there's a lot of people that can't afford to go into those things. And you know what? I mean, look what the Rangers did.
Well, next time you have a sit down with Jerry,
right?
You bring up your concerns.
Out of the four of us, Mark. Out of the four of us, Mark,
Mark,
you are the only one that has a Jerry
What do you do with Jerry?
Jones contract on your wall.
Yeah, but no, you know what though?
That's right.
He does make the calls. It is bringing him a lot of money. He's spending a lot of money to help out with the Rangers to put this on. Yes, you're talking about Arlington PD. Huge shout out to those men and women. I mean, they're the nicest people in the world. If you say they're idiots, it's because you have a problem. There's a problem with you, because they don't mess with you unless you cause trouble. They'll allow you to drink on the streets because it's the entertainment district. But if you act up, of course, you're going to go to jail.
I just want to reiterate one thing. They do not allow you to drink on the streets unless there is an event going on and they have a special permit. So you cannot drink on the streets of Arlington.
Yes.
And do not
just to let you know, do not drink
raceway.
because you will get in trouble.
Hey, but also we're speaking about how much these guys are. Let's talk about what they're doing over at the Ranger Stadium and what they just did with the talking about our law enforcement of rebringing that Texas Ranger statue back that was taken down. and they decided, hey, no, we're going to put it back. We're going to put it out here at our stadium, and we're going to display it and honor our law enforcement Texas Rangers.
Was that on the path on the side of the stadium? Because I've only been to the stadium a few times, but when I went there, we went on the little path on the outside of the stadium near the little river.
We're talking about twigs out there.
But there was a lot of places that had like statues that looked they were gone,
okay.
and I just saw the blocks. Is that what you're
Look
talking
about? Yeah, but they had I don't remember where, I don't remember where the original Texas Ranger statue was.
It was probably in front of the old stadium by with
No. It was one of the cities. This is one of the cities made them remove. It was honoring our law enforcement Texas Rangers, and they. When everybody was doing the big removal of statues and we're offended by whatever, and the Texas Rangers just last week was all like, no, we want that statue. We're going to put it here at our stadium, and we're going to honor our law enforcement.
I thought it was it must have been more because I was walking by there.
Amazing deal. But again too, that's what these two organizations are doing. What Indy's coming here to do. It's what we're here doing for Tattoo Mark.
And plus
first time.
They got music. I think Texas Live is doing something all weekend long.
Well, the kickoff is going on, I believe, today from 4 to 8. You can actually go over
we
to
got
Texas,
time. Let's go.
Texas Live. Texas Live. I think they got some of the drivers over there. Tomorrow there's going to be stuff going on. I've got my party like a rock star sunglasses. If I can get up there with T-Pain, I'm up there with T-Pain.
We're going to try to get over there tomorrow because they actually put up a third fence in front of our apartment. They don't want people near that track.
It's not about people getting near the track because they don't want the cars running off and wrecking.
After you're talking about them exploding, now I'm wondering if I need to get me a little plexiglass shield or something. The debris coming by.
Get a debris mitt. It's like, you
guys would be fine.
Catch it. It's like catching a foul ball.
If I catch a tire, what was it?
Dude, sometimes those tires go flying up high. So
let's not hope any of that happens. Let's have a good time.
I'm good for the tire. I mean, as long as it doesn't hit anybody.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of.
So tune in Friday and Saturday. Zach will be live from the Tattoo Mark complex
Foundation
for the practice and time trials. Then we will be out there joining them on Sunday for the race, starting at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Join in, have fun. If you want to, I'll send you the link to the show. If you want to be part of it, we can bring you in and you can tell us your thoughts and what you think or who your favorite driver is and be part of the event as well. So we're going to have a great time. And Tattoo Mark and Zach, I want to thank you guys for being part of this and coming here today.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for this wonderful, wonderful. This is going to be hung on your balcony.
We're going to bring it, but we need to put
it now belongs to you.
That'll go to your event. The only thing that you might need to do is if you want to hang it, you need to get 2 more holes. But
we'll talk about that later.
If you want to hang this on top of my banner or on top of my balcony, we can put some tape here to.
You can't duck it, fuck it
up there. Yeah. But then your other one, your 99 one, we'll put it down below so the drivers can see it.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, we are.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back with the Mongo log. Make sure Mongo is he sitting in his seat? He's in his seat. We're gonna come back a little early with the Mongo log, and then we'll have a recap, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Bam.
I was in an accident 12 months ago to the day. I was driving on southbound Santa Fe, and somebody did a suicide left in front of me. And I T-boned him at 45 miles an hour. From that point forward, I don't remember anything for the next 18 days because I was in a coma.
She broke 9 bones, lacerated my spleen, put me in the hospital for 21 days. I remember none of it.
Biker Down was founded in 2011 after riding several rides over the summer and seeing, tragically, my friends get injured. And I felt that there was a need missing in Denver and in Colorado for an organization that helped the biker community. As you may know, the bikers are one of the most charitable entities out there, and what we do is provide them a variety of services such as medical equipment, financial assistance if necessary, and a plethora of resources to help them stay afloat during the hardest time in their life, which is their recovery. My biggest hope is that I'll never get another phone call that a biker's gone down. But, that's not realistic. So I think my true realistic dream is that we can help as many as we can help, because it is life-changing for them. Certainly donating and volunteering your time. And even if you can't do that, attend our events. Attend our event and get a $20 t-shirt for your $20. Those kind of things make a big difference in a small nonprofit like ours.
Here at 1010 Aussies, we're going to find you your forever pet. We specialize in miniature and toy Australian Shepherds. All our pups are pet and family friendly. They're socialized, basic training, and a health guarantee. Check out our miniature and toy Australian Shepherds at 1010aussies.com or call us at 817-213-6698.
Never mind that shit. Here comes Mungo.
Mungo, welcome, Mungo.
What's going on?
What's going on, brother? We brought you on a little early. I hope you're okay with that.
That's fine. I went out. I snuck in a quick lunch and came back, and all of a sudden you got bring your Mungo on. I'm like, perfect timing.
Well, thank you for being adaptable, brother. I do appreciate it, because we're probably going to have to cut the show a little early because Pitbull's got a sick child at home that we want to make sure that, he gets taken care of.
Got to do the mom thing.
Got to do the mom thing.
It's all right. I can deal with it.
So what is going on? Last week's monologue was epic. I'm sure I can't even imagine what your brain goes through every time you're watching the news going, I got to write another monologue. This is really going on. This is going on. It's got to be.
I do. I literally have 3 monologues that I'm in the middle of all 3 of them. So I do a little bit here. I do a little bit there. So I didn't finish any of them. So I've actually got, I've got 5 that I haven't done before. So I'm going to pull one of those up, because I look, I go, shit, to the show's tomorrow, and I didn't finish one of these things. So here we are.
Well, before you start the monologue, let's talk about what your thoughts on what's going on right now with the conflict, and we're gonna hit them 20 times harder, and a new Ayatollah, or what's your thoughts on all this?
Well, either the entire population or just the political left have really become spoiled lately, because we've only been involved in this conflict for about 9 days now.
Yeah.
And they're already demanding, what's the end game? When are we going to finish? Where are we at? What are your tactics? What are you going to be doing tomorrow? You know what? Stop. Let the military, let our upper echelon of the government, and President Trump is letting the Gang of 8 know what's going on. So it's not like they're in the dark, but they come out and they do their press releases. Oh, well, we're going to have congressional. I heard this morning leaving the gym, they want to do congressional hearings on this thing. It's like, you people are all idiots. But see, like I told Roxy, I said, it's Schumer that says stuff like this, because Schumer knows that's not going to happen. But he gets to sound good to his base because he's calling for these hearings, which are never going to happen. He doesn't want them to happen, and he knows it. So they're playing political games. Just let the military do their thing. Let the Trump administration do their thing. Let this play out a little bit. It's only been going on for just over a week now. It's just too fast.
Yeah, and even with the left, they're scared to announce things like with the terrorist attack in New York, the homegrown terrorists. They don't want to call them terrorists. They're just agitators at a protest rally.
Yeah,
no,
why don't you shut your mouth and keep cleaning up your snow?
They had an IED that could have killed many people if it was put together right, and it could have caused massive damage. but they don't see that. They, I don't understand where their base is. I'll never understand their mindset or the way they think. I guess I'm just a different type of person.
I guess and I was telling Roxy today that I guess the new tactic of the left is if we don't get what we want, even though we're in the minority, and we know that the way this game is played, and it's been played like this forever, whoever's in the minority kind of has to go along. They don't have to like it. They have to kind of go along until they get it again, and then they can change things around. But their new tactic is, now that we're in the minority, we're just going to shut down the government. We're not going to play at all, because unless you give us what we want, we don't want to play.
Right. They're like little babies. I know the TSA is suffering tremendously. The lines at the airports have been going because TSA workers aren't even showing up for work anymore because they haven't been paid.
Yeah. Well,
and it's all because the left, they don't want to, because wah, I don't get what I want. I'm not signing anything.
The problem is that's a problem. But the problem will be the next time the Democrats are in charge, the Republicans won't play that game. They'll be rolled over, and they'll let the Democrats do like they always do until one day they come back into power, and then the Democrats continue. Well, it worked last time. We're going to continue doing it. It's like, guys, this is the way it goes. You either win 2 elections and then you get to change things, or you put input, but you have to kind of go along with the program. It's the way it is.
Yeah. Well, once we get rid of the far left and get back to a bipartisan government instead of these agitators and these complainers, and we get back to real government work where we can work together. And I think that's what Trump's trying to do, trying to bring everybody back together. But it's just these certain individuals do not want that to happen.
Well, I feel bad for you guys because I know Texas, you're losing Jasmine Crockett next year.
Oh yeah, it was such a shame, such a shame. But you know what? We did acquire a new Popeyes drive-through lady.
There you go. I miss the old Jasmine. I like that ghetto attitude that she brought to the table. I don't like the fact that she's an actual attorney that used to practice law and can speak the Queen's English. I like ghetto.
Here's the thing. I like the way people like the true self, but don't put on a gimmick. I can tell if you're really from there or not. So I hate when they try to this is what the thing is. Democrats want, let me relate to my following, which means let me downgrade my education.
Let me change my accent.
Like, how fucking disrespectful. And these people are like, yeah. And I just don't fucking get it.
But the one thing, she's not ghetto at all. She acts ghetto, but she's not ghetto at all. She went to the most prestigious school on the East Coast, right? It was Maine or something, or Connecticut.
She grew up in a very nice neighborhood too.
Yeah, with a silver spoon in her mouth. I mean, she wanted for nothing, and now she's like, now she's Crockett from the block.
That's why
where did that come from?
They interviewed Gene Simmons. And they were asking Gene Simmons what he thought about all the actors and stuff, like making their political views. And he's like, you know what they need to do is shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Why am I asking a comedian and an actor what their political views are? They're so they don't mean shit. Dance. Yeah. Dance for me. I could give a fuck.
That's absolutely right. That's all they are, is dancing monkeys.
You're entertainment. You're entertainment. That's all you are.
When they make their voices known like that, I tend to say, well, I will not spend money on one of their products again. If it happens to come on TV and I happen to see it, good for me. But I'm not giving them any money.
Where I've been like, oh, well, I'm not going to promote. Like, I'm like, oh, well, I like their music for what it is. I don't care their political views. But now it's gotten so crazy that I'm like, damn, I've lost a lot of artists that I used to listen to back in the day. I'm like, damn it, you guys need to keep your mouth shut.
Well, that's why
you have no background or no merit, no anything to fucking tell anybody your political views, and you live in a fucking mansion and you pay shit and you have nannies. For your dog. Why are you telling me anything on how to do with my money and my time and my beliefs? Fuck off.
That's exactly right there, Pitbull. That was my point all the time. Exactly that. They have no idea how people live because they don't live like people.
No, they got caught up when they were 14, got picked up by a Disney or fucking FX. They got put up and they got hooked on drugs and they make bad decisions and they make bad fucking political bullshit. And then everybody's like, what are their thoughts on politics? I could give a fuck what they think.
And this is the reason California and the Hollywood circuit is collapsing and everything's moving back here to Texas. Because then we got people here like Taylor Sheridan, who is bringing real movies, real life dramas to the screen and has actors that are respecting their craft and not getting involved in the political drama. They are there for a craft, doing a great job at what they do. And most of that stuff is moving now here to Texas.
Yeah, well, yeah, not me, unfortunately.
Right, on that
Say
note,
goodbye to Hollywood.
On that note, dance, monkey. Go, Mongo.
All right, Mongo. Bring on this week's Mongo log.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
EV falsehoods. Snake oil salesmen are con artists who promote fake medicines or remedies, often using deceptive marketing tactics to sell their products. The term snake oil has come to symbolize fraud and deception in various contexts, including healthcare, narratives promoted by both conservatives as well as liberals. Electric vehicles, or EVs, which according to many voices are the future saving grace of our society, can and do cause environmental damage, primarily during the battery production phase. This involves the mining of necessary materials like nickel, copper, lithium, and cobalt. The mining process absolutely leads to significant carbon emissions and the depletion of natural resources. Since the process is the means to the ultimate clean emissions of the finished EV, it doesn't count in the mind of the environmentalist. It's certainly not talked about because it's an unfortunate and necessary evil. The actual generation of electricity can also cause significant environmental damage. This is primarily from air and water pollution due to fossil fuel combustion, which according to half the experts on the subject who have been pounding loudly to raise awareness, contribute to climate change and harms the public health. The left conveniently omits the details of making the sausage and only speaks of the delicious flavor of the finished product. Additionally, there's been false marketing of electric vehicles. I'm referring to misleading claims made by manufacturers about their products, such as overstating the capabilities and features of these safe for our environment vehicles. Some features of these wonder vehicles are the autonomous driving capability or the amazing battery range. This can lead to consumer confusion and dissatisfaction, as seen in recent cases involving companies like Tesla, which face legal scrutiny for deceptive advertising practices. It has been said enough times to sound like a familiar jingle. EVs are better for the environment than our current gas-powered, planet-destroying vehicles. EVs produce no tailpipe emissions and typically have a smaller carbon footprint over their lifetime. Bear in mind that the last factoid about carbon footprint only applies to the finished product as it sits idle in your driveway. Additionally, it said that EVs are generally less expensive to fuel and maintain, offering potential long-term cost savings for the owner. Now, in fairness to the environmental crowd, there are some benefits with EVs. An EV does produce zero tailpipe emissions, significantly reducing air pollution. EVs are energy efficient. EVs convert about 87 to 91% of battery energy in the movement, while the gasoline vehicles convert only about 16 to 25%. This efficiency leads to lower greenhouse gas emissions over the vehicle's lifetime. There are apparently fuel savings related to charging an EV. Generally, it's cheaper than fueling a gasoline vehicle. Advances in battery technology are leading to longer battery life and some reduced cost. Many manufacturers will offer warranties of 8 years or 100,000 miles for EV batteries. There are public health benefits as well. By reducing air pollution, EVs contribute to better health outcomes. Cleaner air can lead to fewer respiratory issues and other health problems associated with vehicle emissions. This particular factoid, of course, makes a beautiful commercial, but let's face it, it's very misleading. The environmental benefit only really applies to the finished product. Additionally, unless and until everyone transitions to the EV, there will be no environmental impact. Not to mention the fact that China and India have no regard for the environment or our opinion of any environmental impact. These factors presented in the vacuum of a perfect world make a compelling case for the adoption of electric vehicles, highlighting their benefits for the environment, our economy, and public health. Some critics argue that electric cars may not be as environmentally friendly as they claim, citing high production emissions and the need for extensive mining of resources to manufacture the batteries. Additionally, the costs associated with charging at public charging stations can sometimes exceed those of traditional gasoline vehicles, leading some to label them as a scam in terms of cost effectiveness. EV owners often face hidden costs, such as the expensive home charging stations installations, as well as higher insurance premiums and maintenance costs due to the necessary specialized repairs, as well as battery replacement and risks. Additionally, while EVs generally have lower maintenance costs, unexpected expenses can arise, leading to an average of $2,300 or more costs during the first 3 years of an EV's ownership, compared to traditional gas-powered vehicles. The hidden upfront installation costs of home charging stations can also come as a shock. A level 2 charger can cost between $500 and $2,000. If your home electrical system needs upgrading to facilitate installation of a home charging station, this can also add thousands of dollars more. Most homes require electrical panel upgrades to support EV charging. This significantly increases initial costs. Maintenance and repair costs are seemingly not talked about. EV batteries will degrade and eventually need to be replaced. The low estimate is that a battery loses 1 to 2% capacity annually. Replacement costs for these batteries will range between $4,000 to $20,000, depending upon the model. When it's required, EVs often require specialized parts and trained technicians, leading to higher repair costs compared to traditional vehicles. There are also higher insurance premiums associated with EV ownership. The rates are typically 10 to 30% higher than the gas-powered vehicles due to factors like expensive repairs and battery replacement risks. Arizona Senator Mark Kelly bought an EV to do his part to save Mother Earth. But in an apparent left-wing tantrum, Senator Kelly recently made a political statement. Since at the time Elon Musk was heavily involved with President Trump and Doge, Kelly's environmental concerns were publicly set aside. He was quoted as saying, Elon Musk kind of turned out to be an asshole. And I don't want to be driving a car built or designed by an asshole. So apparently saving planet Earth isn't as important as throwing a tantrum and making a political statement. Honestly, nobody gives two shits what kind of vehicle he drives. So he's either delusional, self-important douchebag, which he is, or potentially just a whore for attention, which he is. Honestly, I think he's both, which I just said that. His headline, however, was only making a small political statement. A political statement, by the way, which included calling a man a foul name 2 times in the same sentence. I actually loved it, but not because of any controversy involving gas or electric vehicles. The fact that Senator Kelly has broken proper Senate decorum and is showing that he's a regular dude by calling Musk an asshole makes him no better than any other foul-mouthed politician, including Donald Trump himself. At one time, saving the environment and fighting climate change were synonymous. That's no longer true. The quest for clean energy through electric vehicles epitomizes the term, the end justifies the mean. What is needed is an honest and comprehensive evaluation of the entire life cycle of clean energy technology and the mining of raw materials to their final disposition. There are pros and cons to all forms of energy. To date, all we have heard are the benefits of clean electric energy. It's now time to highlight the true cost of clean energy, which must include any negative societal and environmental impacts. And that, my friends, is that. Whiskey improves with age, and I improve with whiskey. My name is Mongo. Whiskey goes in, wisdom comes out. I smoke cigars and I know things. So Mongo is out. And now back to you in the studio.
Oh, man. You hit a topic that is going to be a little sore in some people's buttholes, man, with those electric vehicles. But the big thing, too, that a lot of people fail to see is those batteries, when they're dead, they can't just be recycled like fuel and broken down into other things. The disposal fees on those batteries are huge.
Yep.
Huge. To try to get rid of those and dismantle them and get the lithium out of them and whatever they're run on. They just don't. You just can't put them through a refinery and break down fuel and oils like we do and use for other things. These are environmental nightmares when it comes to disposal.
And unfortunately, out here on the left coast, California and Nevada in particular, because they're closing down all the petroleum manufacturing plants, they're pushing the EV technology. Never going to happen. There are just too many people and too many cars out here, but there's no gas available. So it's going to be very, very expensive to drive a vehicle. So that's going to trickle down to everything. The economy is going to suck out here. California just blows ass. It really does.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the gas prices over by you now?
Well, we just passed the gas station this morning going to the gym, and it was we don't get gas at that. We go to Costco, but at the regular gas station, it was like $5.15 a gallon.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. What is diesel fuel? Do you know?
You know what? I don't go that far down the chart when I'm driving by because I got to watch out for the idiots.
$5 a gallon?
Yeah. Well, but to be fair, that's only happened recently because it was down to about $4.30 a gallon for a good period of time until all this bullshit happened with the war, and then it went up.
Cheap.
Yeah,
Our
but even
cheap is
$4.13. Yeah, $4.13. That's almost double than what we have.
I love, Mongo? What I love, and I think it's super entertaining, is every time there's an election, there's always the gas price conversation. And so now people are like, where's the sticker where I can have Trump saying, I did this? Because remember back in the day, we had the Obama. You guys not understand the cycle of how this works? That's what I hate. Is like people want to blame, oh, look, he just raised the gas prices. And I'm like, understand how the world works.
Yeah.
These are the memory distance between the memories. They forget this much. They know it, and then they forget it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I just reposted a post I posted. That was a lot of posted in that sentence.
There's a lot of posts.
I reposted a post I posted last year. And it was a post about the gas prices, or not last year. It was like 4 years ago or something, during the other administration. It was a funny post about the gas prices. And it was a guy doing a funny thing, not using gas. And it's fun, but that happened those many years ago, and it's happening now. And people, depending on the side, they want to throw daggers on any little thing that they want. And it's so funny. And I'm just looking at it like,
it shows the hypocrisy.
The hypocrisy and the what's the other word? The not hypocrite. Maybe it is hypocrite.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a cycle. There's things that happen no matter what. It doesn't matter what party you are. There's going to be inflation, there's going to be prices, there's going to be all that. It has a lot more to do with just putting one person in office.
Right.
There's a trickle event and there's an aftermath. You have to recover. There's a recovery process.
Well, it was hilarious because literally the day after Trump was elected president and actually took office after January 20th, the Democrats were on the dais, complaining that the prices haven't gone down.
I know. His first day in office.
Elected yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's going with gas prices and the EV car, and that now Mandami over in New York wants to raise the minimum wage to $30 an hour.
Okay. This motherfucker over here.
Crazy.
He will help the one guy that gets the raise, but the two guys that get fired.
My favorite thing about that motherfucker over there in New York is that it's all about this. Let's do this for the people. But if you are struggling with snow, you can you can show your ID and you can help remove snow.
But you got to show your ID.
But you got to show.
You had to show ID. You
don't need your ID to vote.
What to shovel snow?
No. Voting and shoveling snow are two different things.
But okay, this is what blows my mind because I'm always, I think, been pretty transparent. I thought I was a Democrat when I went to college because you're thinking I'm going to college. I'm not going to be what my parents are. I'm going to be pro this and pro that. Oh, peace and love and hippie bullshit, right? And then you get in the fucking real world.
Yeah.
And it's just funny, like how people are so brainwashed. Because like I lived that life of like thinking that this was the way. Because
Well, shout out to real quick. Shout out to Moto Mark. Amazing painter from Canada.
Yes.
So he'll tune in because he's in Canada, going just laughing his ass off at us, going, "What the hell are you guys doing over in America?" We
don't even know. We're wondering what the other part is doing too, because it's just so mind-boggling that people are protesting certain things, but yet they're protesting something, but they don't realize the cause of why that might have been. And so it's just like,
yeah, people just, it's all
the
about
misinformation that they're getting in the brainwashing. Because I was getting back to, it's like I listen to Democratic news and now I listen to Republican news. I listen to both. I really do, because I like to see like how fucked up it is. Really.
Well, that's how you should be. You should be able to listen.
And so I listen to both, and it just blows my mind on like the stuff that sometimes they say, and I'm like, where are you getting this? And why are you not seeing that the cause of that or the effect of that is the cause from this? And like, why can't you connect that you did something or this party did something, we didn't like it, the reaction came, you don't like the reaction, so now they want to protest the reaction, but not the cause.
Because nobody wants to take accountability. Nobody wants to take
accountability. Part is just so out there, like the blaming of other people and the blaming, it's not my fault, and blaming the man, and people that are race baiting and TikTok baiting just to get reactions from people. Like, I want to punch you in your fucking face. Like, seriously. Like, if you ever came up to me and tried to get me to react on something, you're going to fucking get it. Like, have you not seen that? They'll go up and seriously, they'll just do something. Let me
hold on 1 second.
I know I can go off. No, and then Margarita's kicking it.
I just want to the pitbull roll.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, no, wait. You threw me off.
See what you sparked.
It's the cause and effect, though, is what I'm getting at. Like the people that like, it's the let's attack, but then the victim mentality is also what I'm getting at. Yeah, like, let's make a point, but then when somebody calls you the fuck out, I'm a victim. Either you gotta like stand up for your beliefs and you better back the fuck up, because I'm gonna debate you all the way through, and you better be able to back it up. So do not play victim when I call you the fuck out. So all that, I'm getting off.
It's a lot easier for people to not watch the news and not read the news, but to watch Comedy Central, like Noah Wiley doing the weekly news that he does on Comedy Central, because one, it's entertaining. Sometimes I actually find that funny myself, even though I know it's bullshit, but he's not doing the news. He just says he's doing the news.
Right.
But it's just easier and more entertaining to watch that and go, yeah, you know what? That is kind of fucked up.
It's a skit.
Go with it.
That's the problem as well, is a lot of people that are in these like late night talk shows and daytime talk shows, they are putting that platform out as if they are the news.
Yeah.
And that's what's the problem. They are just entertainers.
You know what I found out yesterday?
Got interviewed by somebody on the streets. Like, what do you think about the actors talking? It's like, you know what? The actors need to shut the fuck up and dance. Like, I'm not asking.
Yeah, you're a monkey. Just dance. I learned yesterday, and I didn't know this, and I was shocked that the TV show, and I don't watch the show, the View with those 5.
Ain't nobody fucking watching that.
That's a news program.
Considered under the category a news
program.
Oh, but Whoopi was on the Epstein files. Oh, shit.
That's nothing but Sally Jesse Raphael new time. That's all that is. It's just a bunch of yentas on TV, daytime TV, talking to a bunch of.
You dated yourself, Sally Jesse Raphael?
Yeah.
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, that's all they are. They're just a bunch of yentas that like to sit around a table and yap. And that's all they do. They spew nothing, and you get a bunch of audience personnel out there that have no clue. And they just listen, and everybody's individual. You believe on what you want to believe. You think about you live your life.
Be a little stronger-minded.
You know what? Don't take everything for face value. Do your research like Mongo does. Mongo listens to every different.
Don't listen to us. Listen to Mongo.
Listens to every different news channel, reads different articles, and evaluates them, and comes up. No matter if it's Republican or Democrat, either one, he's going to call them out, and he brings you the Mongo truth, or he brings the logic, or he brings the the mindset of self-thinking, and that's where we've lost
Everybody should take their phone with them into the bathroom in the morning for 10 minutes while they're concentrating and watch the alternate news for 10 minutes. It'll help you do what you're there to do, and then you can get on with your life.
I'm not gonna lie, I do watch that alternate news, and like I was saying earlier, like I was that party at one point, and so it's really crazy to watch it now and like really internalize, like, because I have changed my views on stuff.
Back then, when you were a Democrat, back then, we had bipartisanship. We had a government that was able to. Yeah, they disagreed on certain things,
but it wasn't
But they worked for the people. They came to
this is
an agreement together, and they worked for the American people. Now we have a battle.
Now it's a battle.
Now it's one side against the other, and the people that are victimized here are all the blue collar and working class, and those who are poor and struggling to survive. Those people are the ones that are suffering. These rich from California and these multimillionaires, they're not suffering because they got the private security, the 20-foot walls, and they don't even do their shopping. They got their maids and all their nannies doing that stuff. It's the lower class and the middle class that are suffering because our Democrats and our Republicans can't see eye to eye. And that's what's hurting this country.
Did Billie Eilish have to give her mansion back to the Indian land?
Yeah, that's another one. Well, that's going to be for another story. You know what, Mongo? I appreciate everything you bring to the table. Look at the conversation you sparked from Evo Engines. This is good.
Oh, and I got a big announcement. Mongo is sending me a bottle of wine.
Ooh. It's the little things that make her happy, brother. The little things that make her happy.
Well, no, he keeps his word.
Yeah, you go, Mongo.
Yeah, I've actually I've been looking for a container that I can send them, but they won't. I've got one in my garage that has a bottle of whiskey in it that I'm going, because I was going to send that to somebody else. I'm going to take the whiskey out. I should take the 2 wine bottles. I should get it sent off tomorrow.
Oh.
I will pop it on the show.
Yeah, we'll have it for next week's show.
I will drink it by myself, but I'll pop it on the show.
Mongo, once again, brother, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we will see you next week with a new and more inspirational Mongo log.
And it's spring break edition. Mongo, it's spring break edition next week.
Oh, yeah. Spring break. So wear your tank top.
And your, and your Borat swimsuit.
Peace, brother. Peace. See ya.
You know what the Borat swimsuit is?
Yes.
You know what that is?
You
got one?
Yeah, I got one. I got one. I don't wear it, but I got one. I try it on in private.
Tigger likes it.
Yeah.
Ooh, he can't even focus.
All
right. Well,
once again, man, this was a great show.
We made it. We almost made it.
Yes. Tune in on Sunday for our indie highlights. Check out Small Town America, Zach Capel, Friday and Saturday, as he brings you live from the Texas, from the Tattoo Mark Foundation corporate headquarters over in Arlington. I want to thank our guests. I want to thank everybody who has joined us tonight. And, once again, Pipple, I hope Max feels a little better.
Thanks.
And we always got to take care of family first. And if you could be anything in this world, please be kind.
Don't be
Peace.
a dick.